Okay, so we are live, and today we're playing some Tales of Equestria, which is the My Little Pony RPG. And for this, we're going to have expert guest GM, Nikki, who's going to lead us through an amazing adventure about friendship and unicorns. So take it away, Nikki.
No pressure there. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. Welcome, every pony. I am Princess Celestia. I will be your guide through Equestria as we play My Little Pony, Tales of Equestria, and remember, friendship is magic. So in this adventure, the ponies are in Ponyville, and they're having a great day. It's always a good day in Ponyville. When a little purple and green dragon, baby dragon, comes running into the town center where you're shopping and talking and just living your pony life. And he starts yelling, "Ponies, ponies, you've got to help. Twilight Sparkle and the others are in big trouble. I'm the only one who escaped. They need your help right now." And he takes several deep breaths and then he falls to the ground. He's been running for quite some time to find you. What do you do? Let everybody introduce your characters and tell us what you're thinking. We'll start with Bobby.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, Rush.
Bobby McBobbin is a very neat pony. He likes things nice and tidy, or toady. There's a toad running around here now too. No, yes, and so he's tidy and of a stout heart. And he comes immediately running out of his clothing shop and is excited to see someone to help since things have been not so busy in his clothing shop lately. And
Okay.
that's Bobby McBobbin.
Okay. What about Cloud Chaser?
You hear this, you see this blue pony rush out and says,
"Twilight Sparkle's in trouble? Oh no, we have to rescue her. We have to be loyal to our friends."
So that's Cloud Chaser. He's a Pegasus and he loves to fly.
All right. Little Flash.
Little Flash comes running out. She was in the local library reading over some experiments that she wanted to try. And she says, "Oh no, it looks like our little friend passed out. Does anyone have any salts to wake him up with?" And she runs over to the little dragon and starts to check on his condition. And that is Little Flash, named so for the little sparkle she gets in her eye whenever she has a clever idea.
All right. And Stormheart.
Stormheart, the unicorn, sees this dragon fall on the ground, and he can't tell whether he's passed out or whatever. So he immediately he gallops over next to his friend Little Flash, and he starts looking down, and he's like looking around to see if anything else is going on. And he looks at the dragon. He's like, "Oh, you poor little dragon!" And then he cocks his head at Little Flash. He's like, "What? Why do you want to put salt on him? And is he okay?" And he reaches down and he kind of nudges him with his horn like that to see if he's actually passed out or if he just fell down. And that is Stormheart, the loyal Pegasus.
Oh, you're a Pegasus? Okay.
Unicorn, sorry.
Oh, all right. And let's hear from Clyde Dale.
Clyde Deal is the best unicorn, so he thinks. He comes charging over. "I couldn't find any salt, but here's some pepper. Will that work?" and he's a bit forgetful sometimes, but very confident. So he says, well, it's clear that they picked the right ponies for this job, because if they're in trouble, Twilight Sparkle needs our help. The dragon couldn't have come to a better pony than meet us, because I'm the us. So let's go. And he sprinkles the pepper on the dragon.
Okay. And finally, Buttermilk Biscuit.
So Buttermilk Biscuit, she's kind of flying up in the air looking for a great place to find new ingredients for her tasty bakes. When she hears the commotion and she looks down, oh, Spike! Spike's in trouble! So she flies down and she says, move away, every pony, move away! Oh, Spike! And she takes him with her hooves and she says, Spike, well, why are you giving him salt and pepper? He's not a main course. And so she kind of brushes it off his face and she says, here, have a cupcake. And she tries to take it and she tries to stuff the little cupcake in Spike's mouth. And of course, frosting's getting everywhere. What's wrong?
Salt? Pepper? Ooh, what are we cooking? Oh, that's right. Spike, snap out of it. You gotta tell us what happened.
Yep. So Spike, he is sneezing, achoo, achoo, and kind of trying to talk with frosting in his mouth. Oh gosh, let me get up. And just so you guys know, everybody has 7 friendship points to start with. I didn't know how many people were going to be here. It depends on how many friends we have. And we have 7 friends here today, including me. So, and for being so nice, everybody can actually have an extra friendship point since they all tried to help Spike.
Little Flash says, wow, I didn't actually think the sternulation caused by Pepper would actually cause Spike to wake up.
He's like, well, of course I'm going to wake up when you're trying to, and then he starts licking his lips and he says, oh man, Buttermilk Biscuit, this frosting is delicious. And he's licking his lips and he says, but Twilight, Sparkle, that's right. Twilight and the others need your help even more than I do. They've been pony napped. We've made it into the Badlands. We're making camp when some pony attacked us. And he looks at you all expectantly.
Pony.
What kind of pony would attack another pony? That's terrible.
I don't know if it was a pony. Some pony, somebody.
We gotta fly out there and rescue them right away.
Oh, I can't do anything with your face looking like that. Here, let me clean it up for you. Just a little smudge. There we go. Just nice and clean, nice and clean.
Spike, do you remember where the camp was?
Yes, it was just past Dodge Canyon in the Badlands.
Oh.
The Badlands? But it's bad. It's bad there.
Oh, and horribly dusty.
Yeah, it is really dusty.
Yes.
Are you sure we couldn't go around the Badlands and rescue them?
No, don't you know about the curse? The curse is coming from the Badlands. And Twilight Sparkle and the rest of the main 6 went to solve the problem, to try to find out what's causing the curse. Haven't you heard about the curse?
Well,
Of
yes.
course I heard about the curse.
It's all that dust.
I know all about the curse, but I'll let you describe it, because I think that the others haven't heard of it.
Yeah. Stormart says the same thing. He's like, yeah, I've heard of it, but I forgot.
Okay.
I forgot the details. Do you are you well enough? Are you strong enough to be able to lead us? Do you need to ride on my back?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't think I'm going to go back into the Badlands with you. But I can give you a map. It comes from Twilight Sparkle's library. If you let me go to the library, I'll get it for you.
Oh, yeah, I'll accompany you to the library. No problem there, Spike. I mean, she may have things, alphabetized and organized, I'm sure. I can help you navigate through her books
Are dragons allowed in the library? Because they don't they breathe? Don't you breathe fire? Doesn't fire
What?
burn books?
I don't breathe fire in the library, silly.
I hope not.
Twilight Sparkle
We should
would.
carry a bucket of water.
Well, I'm just a young dragon, so I don't have much fire anyway.
Okay, so a cup of water.
Cloud Chaser looks up to the sky and spots a rain cloud, and he says,
Look, what's the rain cloud doing out here? Woo! Gotta catch that one.
and then he starts, flying up there into the air.
Oh well, fill this cup with water. Why do we need water?
Little Flash will pop Spike onto her back and begin to take off excitedly towards Twilight's place, ready to see this library she's heard of. She's
Well,
heard that
wait.
Twilight has an amazing library.
Wait, Little Flash. I have to tell the others about the curse.
Yes, all that dust. Please tell us.
The curse is that ponies have been turning into statues. Yes,
Oh.
I know. It's terrible.
Well, that's kind
Is it because of all the dust?
We don't know why. That's why Twilight Sparkle and the rest of the main six went into the Badlands to try to find the source of the curse. It's been spreading from the Badlands.
Well, I've often thought they should make a statue of me.
I'd say the only thing worse than being a statue would be being a dirty statue.
Yes. I mean, that's not right at all. I am going to go get us all dust masks. Now, just wait a second, and I'll be right back. I'm going to sew. How many do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dust masks. There we go. In all matching colors. It'll be so great.
Well, if you're going to go to the Badlands, yes, you definitely should prepare. I'll take Little Flash. We'll go to the library and get the map, and the rest of you can get what you need.
Well, Buttermilk Biscuit's going to say, I'm going to fly away right now to make sure we have plenty of goodies because we're going to need to keep our strength while we go on this adventure. So she's going to fly off to her little pony house and get treats for everybody.
And if you're bringing goodies, then I'm bringing napkins.
That's right. It gets tiring in the desert, and one way to recover your stamina is to eat really delicious food.
We're going to the desert?
Badlands. It's very desert-like.
Oh, why?
Because of
it's
the
bad.
curse.
Oh,
All that
I
stone
knew
dust.
that. Why am I holding this cup of water?
You were going to drink it because you were going to the desert.
Well, that makes sense.
That wasn't very honest of me.
So Spike will also tell you that the curse, the main six, and it's spelled M-A-N-E, of course, the main six, who are the original ponies, they were turned into statues by an anonymous cloaked and hooded figure. And Twilight Sparkle managed to teleport him out before she could turn him into a statue as well.
Oh.
I can't believe that. I'm sure it was a two-tone, too. Cloak and hood together.
Well, I mean, sometimes you need a cloak and a hood, no?
Yes, but I mean, it's so much dashing to wear just a cloak, you know.
That's true.
Why hide your features under a hood?
Yes, especially when you have a beautiful horn.
Yeah, exactly.
You guys also hear the flapping as Cloud Chaser returns after trying to chase away the cloud. And he says,
Ooh, what did I miss?
We're going to get capes.
Nice.
Well, if I can get a sample of the stone that has harmed the ponies, maybe I can find a way to break it up using some of my chemicals.
You're going to break them?
And
No.
chemicals?
That seems dangerous.
and messy.
Well, I mean, of course, you know, we'll bring some tub of water to clean them in, of course.
Oh yeah, we need
It's
water.
wet. And that's muddy.
So,
How do
little
you-
Flash, you're going to the library. Make a mind test. So, roll your mind dice. It should say on your sheet.
6.
6. Yeah, you managed to find a lot of useful
Oh no,
books.
I'm sorry. I rolled a d6, but I only rolled a 1.
Oh, you only rolled a 1. That is always a failure in this game, just so you know. And if you roll twice or double the difficulty level, it's a crit. That's how you crit in My Little Pony.
Now, is it really a failure though when there's friendship?
Exactly. Oh, exactly. So you do find a map, but it's not very detailed, Little Flash. And you would just know general things like it's harsh, there's a lot of dust storms, it's very hot during the day, and you might run into things like diamond dogs, stony birds called rocks.
Mm.
And you would know that the best way to get there from reading what you can at the library is the Friendship Express train to Dodge City.
Yeah, she says, it looks like Twilight checked out most of the books on this stuff. She must have taken them with her because I couldn't find much of anything. Only basic information that, you know, every pony should know.
Oh yeah, I know all that information. Maybe you should just say it out loud though, so the rest of the people will know.
Well, you know that it's hot during the day and it's super dusty. And he talks about the rocks and the diamond dogs, you know, that stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's rocks. I mean, there's rocks everywhere.
But particularly in the Badlands.
I've heard it's rocky there.
Okay, so what does everybody want to bring? Are you just going to go right to the Friendship Express? Are you going to go shopping? Or are you just going to get your snacks, buttermilk biscuit?
Yeah, that's what she's getting right now. She's at her house and she's baking up some biscuits and some like little tea biscuits and some cupcakes right now to help along the way. And she might even bring some lemonade because we have to, we might get thirsty.
Absolutely.
Stormheart is just wants one of the dashing cloaks.
Yeah, exactly.
He's good to
Yeah, I agree.
go.
That's all we need.
Well, I can bring them from my shop.
A little
And if you
Flash
come in
will-
personally, you can accessorize.
Little Flash would definitely like a cloak and a mask.
Okay.
Yes, I can get those. And Bobby goes into the back room of his shop, and you hear the sewing machine just flying like crazy. And he suddenly comes out with all this gorgeous array of masks and cloaks
An apron.
and an apron. Yes.
Buttermilk biscuit wants an apron.
And
Oh,
then he
yeah?
says, all ready to go. And he grabs his hoof care kit.
No.
Dust in my face. That's why I'm trying to eat a cupcake.
Good idea. Hoof care. Yeah. I'm sure you all put on extra special shoes for walking in the desert and stuff like that.
Yes. And polish.
Oh, of course. Oh, hoof polish. Yes, sparkly hoof polish, right?
I mean,
Exactly.
it's rocky, so
That's why I brought extra. That way, in case they chip, we can have better ones.
that's a good idea.
Yes.
You think of
Cloud
every-
Chaser goes and gets his pair of goggles, the flying goggles, and he's overwhelmed by the sense of urgency, and he's the first one at the train station.
Okay. Yeah, you can easily catch the Friendship Express from Ponyville Station. It takes.
I just
Sorry,
want
go
to be known that Clyde could have been the first one, but he just chose not to be. I'm just gonna make that, just make that known. 'Cause-
Right.
So you're coming from the north to the south. The Badlands are in the south of Equestria. As the train moves south, you notice the greenery starts to disappear and is slowly replaced by dry and rocky terrain. Only a small number of hardy-looking plants dotting the landscape. And this place never really recovered from Discord. I think they call him Dragon Equus, right? Discord Dragon Equus. Kind of when he was trying to wreak havoc all over Equestria, and this place hasn't come back as well as some of the places around Canterlot and Ponyville and Philadelphia and Manhattan. Got to make sure I get all of those in there. And so once you arrive, you feel a wave of heat wash over you. It's very hot and very dry here. Welcome to Dodge City. You're walking along kind of a wooden platform, and you notice this bunch of crates being unloaded from the rear of the train. And a group of 3 earth ponies are busying themselves around the cargo. You see some of the crates have words on the side, stamped in red. They say excavation supplies and dig site staff only. You also notice 1 or 2 crates with the words Badlands written on the side. What would you like to do?
It's so hot here. I'm starting to sweat. Ew, 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 ew.
Yes.
Um,
Would you like to moisturize? It's awful dry out here.
I could use some water.
Okay. Let's see what I got. I have this wonderful cream, but no water.
Oh no.
What'd you
What was
say?
it, Bitterbuck?
Buttermilk said, I have some lemonade.
Ooh,
Oh, lemonade.
A refreshing glass before we go.
that sounds great.
So she's going to take out a cup and then pour a little bit of lemonade in there. And give
You just only brought 1 cup?
Oh, of course not. Would anyone else like lemonade? I have plenty.
Well, if I could have my own cup, yes, please. Thank you very much.
Of course you can.
Sharing is caring, Bobby.
yeah.
I'm afraid lemonade would only make me sweat more. I'll pass. Thank you.
Well, you know what? I mean, I saw that you were making those delicious treats. And perhaps since I have lemonade, I like to dunk treats in my lemonade.
Oh,
Mm.
of course. I have plenty of treats. I have
Oh.
biscuits. I have cupcakes.
Oh, do you have carrot cakes?
I do. I have carrot cakes. It's my specialty.
Oh, I love carrot cakes. Are they spicy? Are they like got a little spice in them?
Yes, with extra carrot.
Oh, this is fantastic. We got to go to the Deadlands more often, or the Badlands.
Hey, Bobby, I have pepper if you need it.
Oh, pepper? No, thank you.
Not
That's
spicy.
very nice of you to offer, though.
It's spicy though.
Well, not that type of spicy that I was interested in. I was more like an allspice type of spicy,
Oh.
with a little cinnamon, not such an earthy tone.
When Buttermilk Biscuit hears Clyde asking about pepper. Pepper with cakes? Oh, Clyde, I must teach you the beautiful art of baking when we get back.
I look over at Clyde and I'm like, she tried to teach me one time, but I can't never remember how to do it. So he just gives it to me and I eat it.
Did you get the lick the bowl with the frosting if you help?
Yeah. If you just nod and say yes, and then you get the bowl of frosting, it's amazing.
As you're having this conversation, you see that 2 of the 3 ponies, the 3 earth ponies that were by the carts, are starting to get harnessed to the cart, and it looks like they're going to make their way out into the Badlands.
Well, Chaser looks at him and says,
So you guys are headed out to the Badlands?
He looks at you, kind of flying around his head. He says, "Yes.
What you
Yeah, we're
digging?
going to the Badlands. Are you going to the Badlands?"
Where now? What you guys digging?
Sorry?
What you guys digging?
We work for Dr. Caballeron. He is an archaeological man, I guess. Doctor of archaeology. And he's hired us to work for the expedition, and we've returned here for a supply run.
Aren't you guys digging for something?
Whatever he tells us to. I don't know exactly what. You'd have to talk to, I'll put his name here in chat. Just make sure how to spell it. I guess.
Stormont looks over and say, I can't remember. Did Spike say that the problem with was near the digging site, or?
Well, he said it was in the Badlands.
Yeah, but I mean, the Badlands is big.
Do you ponies know anything about stone ponies out in the Badlands?
Oh, Stone Pony.
They say, yes. Some of our colleagues have been turned into the statuettes. It never lasts forever. Sometimes it lasts a couple days and sometimes a few hours. But what's more worrying is some of our ponies have disappeared completely.
Has any pony been out there to investigate what's going on?
Dr. Caballeron goes into the Badlands almost every day because one of our main researchers, Professor Gully Trotter, has disappeared. And he's really important to the expedition.
Hmm. What's Professor Gully Trotter a professor of?
He specializes in, make sure I say this right, archaeology and Equestria history.
Wow, neat.
He sounds very smart.
Yeah. I mean, he's probably not the smartest, but
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, they don't know much about chemistry, so.
yeah, I don't
Anyway, oh, go ahead.
know. Maybe we can go with them. You know, there's safety in numbers.
Yes, and if we're really nice, we can help them pull all their stuff too.
Yeah.
Well, we'd be
Yeah.
happy to let you ride on our wagon, but you know, it'll cost 150 bits.
Well, we don't have to ride in the wagon.
We're going to help you pull the wagon. And it's okay because I brought wet naps.
Oh, you're going to help share the
We'll
The
share
load,
the
that's-
load.
well, that's
Yeah.
wonderful. That is so friendly of you. All right.
Well, you know, they say friendship is magic.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
We
got a
probably
little
have to go
spittle
to-
right there by your nose. I'm just going to wipe that off a minute.
Oh, me?
Yes, it's okay. No one else will notice. Just you and me, and gone.
Kind of does that horse thing where they shake their head.
Yep.
No, don't do that, don't do that. And Little Flashlight pulls her cloak down.
So
And they shake their head, they stomp, and they say, all right, let's go to Dodge Canyon.
What's in Dodge Canyon?
I look at him and go, I don't know. I was hoping you knew.
One of the ponies, the driver comes over and says, are we ready to go? Are you all coming with us? I'm Sunny Saddle. She has a sun with a little saddle in front of it as her cutie mark. This is my wagon, and we're gonna go to the dig site through Dodge Canyon.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah. We're going to help you.
Yeah, we're coming. I'm Cloud Chaser, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Sunny Saddle.
Can you fly the wagon through the sky, Cloud Chaser?
Well, if Stormheart would help, maybe.
Stormheart immediately looks at it. He starts looking back. He's like, I don't have wings, do I? If I
No one.
did remember.
I think they all might be a little too heavy for us to try to carry them.
It's best to stay on the ground, in my opinion. I don't fly around like the Pegasi.
Hmm.
Yes, they have their head in the clouds.
Ain't that the truth? And she gives you a nod.
Hey, what were we talking about again?
As he's looking.
Oh
up in
no,
the
is he
clouds.
forgetful too?
His short attention span.
Oh. Yikes.
Buttermilk Biscuit just prances over and she starts laughing. She's, oh, you're all so funny. Would you like a cupcake? She offers one to Sandy.
Napkin.
Can't forget
Yes.
the napkin.
I'll put her name in the.
That I could have a cupcake. I haven't had one in a long time.
Oh,
Here's your
sorry.
napkin.
I said,
Thank you.
Well, don't just crumple the napkin up and throw it on the ground.
Ooh.
Oh, gosh.
So Sunny, she says, well, we best get going. We're doing the supply run because our first dig site was attacked.
Attacked.
Yes, by a creature up from under the ground.
Oh.
Well, we should get moving then. And I take my horn and I like poke it in the back of the wagon. And since I'm not harnessed to it, I start pushing it from behind. And I say, come on, Clyde, push.
It wasn't a diamond dog, was it?
I will
Nope.
push.
Diamond dogs usually travel in packs, and you can scare them off. This thing just came out of the ground and attacked everything. It was massive, and he had a long snake-like body. It's about as good as look as I got, and as much as the look as I want to get, I can tell you.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so fascinating. If we see one, we'll have to stop and see if we can do some research on it.
Oh, are you a researcher?
Yeah, I mean, I do a little research from time to time. Usually not on life stuff, but I mean, take research where you can get research. My specialty is chemistry, she says, and she'll show off her her cutie mark, which is like a atom inside of a beaker with sparks coming out.
Nice.
Yes, Little Flash is the second best researcher we have.
Oh, you have another researcher? Who's the best one?
Clyde just raises his eyebrows and starts pushing the thing.
We don't need to push. We have Apple and Jonesy up here at the front.
Oh.
I'm polishing the leather on the harnesses.
Stormheart like pulls his horn out of the back of the wagon where it's like stuck in the wood. He's like, oh,
Yeah.
why didn't you say
Very
something?
nice of you to offer, but honestly, you'll lose stamina doing it that way. Let's all just take turns pulling the wagon. How's that?
Okay. And he kind of reaches up and rubs his horn for a minute. He's like, God, that hurt. Because it wouldn't go anywhere.
I mean, it seems like
Yes. I've always wanted to try leather, so this should be interesting.
Well, eventually. This is so awesome. Okay. Eventually, the wagon arrives at the very foot of the mountain range. And you see a tall canyon with vertical rock walls. I'm reading Bach text manual. Aren't you proud of me? On either side of the bumpy road you've been traveling along. The wagon approaches the entrance and continues along the road, now made narrow by the steep cliffs. You can see smashed rocks littering the sides of the canyon. And all of a sudden, let's see. Are any of you in the harness now, or are you letting them take the first shift?
Sony made it sound like they were taking the first go at it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Buttermilk and Cloud Chaser, since you're kind of probably fluttering next to the wagon, you see it kind of happen at the same time Sunny does. You hear poosh, and you hear a crackling sound, and a spark of magic energy explodes with a rainbow firework in front of the wagon. One of the wagon ponies seems to disappear before your eyes, and then you can notice a tiny pony-shaped statuette bounce off the ground and land next to you. Caught off guard and unbalanced, the remaining wagon pony careens off to the side of the canyon and crashes into the rock wall.
Oh man.
Every pony will have to
What
make
a mess.
Every pony make a body test for me.
Body test.
Yeah.
Body.
Whatever your
Okay, it's a D4.
I got 3.
I failed again.
I got a 4.
I'm gonna grab a new D6 here.
I got a 3 on
5.
5.
D6 has betrayed me too many times.
Anybody who got 3 or below will lose 2 points of stamina.
Ouch.
Oh my.
Well, Buttermilk sees the flash in front of her, and she just kind of gasps, and then she looks down and sees this little statue. She says, "Oh no, he's been turned into a little statue. Ooh, that might make a great cake topper." "Oh no, don't think that way. No." And so she picks up the little statue. Says, "Look, which one is he? Jonesy?"
Jonesy, yep.
"Oh, poor little Jonesy."
Stormart. When this happens, he looks. Can we see any kind of creature, or was it just like magic from out of nowhere?
Make a mind. Yeah, a mind check. Mind test, they call it in this mind.
Where's mine? Not very bright. I got a 4.
4? Yeah, you thought you thought you saw just before this happened at the very edge of the canyon wall, up on the canyon edge, a hooded figure, but she is now gone.
Oh,
Ooh.
well, just in case, because Stormheart has no idea what happened, he's gonna gallop over to where the wagon is, and he's gonna plant his feet in the ground. And he looks around, and he closes his eyes and concentrates, and his little horn starts to grow. And I'm gonna cast a force field around the wagon and the other pony.
Oh,
Tries to hit the other one.
okay.
Um,
What's your force field die?
it's 4.
Okay.
They all start at 4, right?
Yes.
Unless you have a spare. I got a 3.
3, okay. All right. Yeah, your force field pops into being, and yeah, you don't see anything else right now.
Okay.
You do see some boulders start to fall,
Oh.
but they are bouncing off your force field
Yes.
as of right now.
Yes.
And the wagon, everybody, so someone needs to replace the pony who got turned into a statue.
Force field. That was very clever of you.
Oh, yeah.
Strong heart.
Thank you.
One of the ponies got turned into a statue, you said?
Yes.
Little Flash is going to go over and look at the statue, and she's wanting to use her science kit to see if she can identify the kind of rock that this pony's been turned into.
Don't ruin the cupcake when you're doing it.
Make a mind test.
Do I get a +1 with my science kit?
Sure.
Okay. I got a new D6, and this is a good D6. I rolled a 6.
All right. Yeah. You have never seen this rock before. You've seen a lot of rocks. It appears to be made out of, I don't know what the pony equivalent of plastic would be. It's almost like a little plastic figurine.
Okay. So she says, this is weird. This isn't really like a geode at all. It's more like a resinoid or a polymer, cellulose, plastic. For those of you who don't understand.
Such cheap material.
So, Stormheart, your force field starts to just get, as you guys see, this crash has kind of jarred more boulders loose, and you can start to see a big rock slide coming towards the wagon as more and more boulders are bouncing down this canyon.
Let's get the wagon out of here, guys.
Yep.
Together. And I'm going to try to
Move the wagon. I don't know how much longer this is going to hold.
Here's somebody do my buckles.
And he goes,
Do the buckles.
Cloud Chaser, straps himself down and tries to fly it out as much as he could. I don't know if he's able to do that.
Ooh,
And he's going to turn to the other Pegasus, Buttermilk.
Buttermilk Biscuit, yep.
Yeah, Buttermilk Biscuit, and says,
Hey, Buttermilk, I need your help. Let's fly out of here.
"Excuse me."
You could, I will say,
hurting
you
my
can
throat.
spend tokens of friendship to do things like this. But if you want to do something like this, it's a very heavy wagon. It's got all their supplies in it. Everybody would have to spend 3 tokens of friendship. Everybody.
I'm not sure if they're worth all that. I'm the honest pony here, so I can say that.
Well, does it seem like we could pull it out if not, or the wagon's going to be lost?
You could make a body test to see if you could move it out of the way in time.
No, let's epically move it. I'll use my telekinesis. That'll be my 3 friendship points that I spend.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I love that.
I get into the harness and I pull.
My little pony.
Exactly.
Do I look good in straps here?
You look fabulous, darling.
All right. So we're all agreeing to give up 3 friendship tokens then?
I mean, this you all have to make the decision together, and if one of you doesn't want, yeah.
I vote for yes.
I vote yes.
Yes, of course.
he's got to use his. He's got to have at least one chance to use his unicorn only special ability.
Okay, yeah, you. All right, so Bobby is pulling as hard as he can. Cloud Chaser and Buttermilk Biscuit are contributing by trying to lift with their strong and beautiful wings, fluttering. Little Flash is using science, I'm assuming, somehow to calculate the weights and things like that.
Little Flash grabs like a stick and will like put it under the wheels and use force to push it up.
And Clyde Dale, your horn glows bright and strong and true as you use your telekinesis to make it even lighter. And Stormheart, what are you? Oh, you did the force field. You're protecting the wagon from the falling boulders.
Yes.
As you all come together as friends and get this thing out of the canyon. Yeah, wow, that was really, really good. Very good, my ponies.
Friendship can work the impossible.
And I'm not even perspiring.
Speak for yourself.
Teamwork makes the dream work, fellas.
Yeah, you avoid the many sharp turns of the canyon as you're just kind of hovering and kind of in the middle of it and just zooming through the canyon using pony power. That's awesome. And so now you finally make it out of Dodge Canyon and you enter into the Badlands proper. You've made it.
Yay. See, I knew we could do it if we worked together.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, it's more dusty than I thought it would be.
Here, Kleenex.
It's getting all up in my mane.
Baby
It's
wipes.
okay. Brush.
And just so you know, you can use, I think most of you have like five token of friendship left. You can use those to do things like re-roll as we're getting into Badlands proper here. If you want to change the story, so say, oh, I forgot this, can I retcon? You could retcon with tokens of friendship in the rules. So those are some things you can do. You can also combine them like you just did and do something epic and fly the cart out of the canyon. Love that. So stretching out to either side of you, you see long mountain ridges border the Badlands almost completely. Ahead, you see wide plains of rock and dust dotted with craggy outcrops of reddish brown rock. The road that led through Dodge Canyon continues into the Badlands ahead, though it's not much more than dirt and loosely packed stones. There don't seem to be any other roads or pathways. So Sunny Saddle holds up the statuette of the wagon pony and says, "Oh dear, we better be getting a move on back to camp. We need to get him and these supplies back to the dig site right away." Tucking the statuette back into a pouch, she gestures down the road. And as you are traveling, you spot an abandoned campsite, sheltered under a small rock outcrop by the side of the road.
You said it was an abandoned campsite?
Abandoned campsite, yes, sorry. Abandoned.
Buttermilk's gonna fly over and just kind of take a bird's eye view of the campsite and see if she can see anybody there. Because I know you said it was abandoned, but she just wants to take a look.
Sure, make a mind test.
Here, I rolled that. I got a 3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There is nobody there. Just abandoned camp. You think it might be the campsite where Spike told you the main 6 were turned into statues and disappeared.
Is there any evidence there that might like pertain to it, like to give us a clue that they were there? Because like with Pinkie Pie, you know, she would have had party streamers and balloons and so is there any kind of evidence there that shows that this is where they were?
You can't see any from the air. If you guys all want to go into the camp, then you might be able to find something then.
So she's gonna fly back over and say, "There's an abandoned camp up there, but I couldn't see anybody. Do we want to go take a look?"
Yeah, let's go.
Cloud Chaser flies up into the air and follows her.
But be careful.
Well, I think we should all go.
Yes, I think so. Someone needs to clean that up.
I agree. That's the first thing I thought.
Yes. Don't they know when you leave a place, you leave it just as clean as when you got there?
But it's already dirty
Ponies.
in the Badlands. So do you leave it dirty or do you leave it clean?
Well, we're going to leave it cleaner.
Okay. It does look very messy. Everything looks like it's just been dropped where they were using it and left. There's 3 tents set up in a semicircle against the outcrop, and a small cooking pot is still there, and it sits on over a pile of firewood. You see bedrolls, saddlebags, streamers, Pinkie Pie, and maybe Twilight Sparkle. Some of her books are there. And there are scorch marks on the ground that look like they've been left by magic spells.
Uh-oh.
Little Flash is immediately going to begin to put the tools and stuff where it looks like they are supposed to go back into their proper places. Like, they really should have taken time to clean this mess up.
Well, they may not have had time if they were in a hurry, or if somebody took them. And she kind of gulps.
We should probably get Sparkles' books and not leave them here. So that way we can make sure they get back to their rightful owner.
Those books might tell us what they were looking for out here.
Maybe just be careful because they don't belong to us.
Yeah. And you know, sometimes it's not good to read what other people write. I mean, would you want me to be reading your diary?
I mean, I don't care if you read my science compounds. That's okay.
Hmm. Speaking of scientific research, what do you make of the scorch marks, Little Flash?
Those are scorch marks for sure. I guess that they were made by fire.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't be one to question the second best investigator, but these look like they might be magical in nature.
Oh, magic.
Mm-hmm.
Magic fire.
Yeah, bad magic. And we saw magic sparks when they turned our friend into a statue. So this could definitely be the place. And I don't see any cupcakes here to put the statues on. So they may have taken the statues to where cupcakes are so that they could put the statues on top of the cupcakes. So that's where we need to go.
Well, let me see in these books if they said anything. And Little Flash is going to begin to read through the books.
Are they cookbooks?
Well, give me a second. Let me see.
I look over at Buttermilk and I'm just like, well, I can't really argue with his logic.
No, and in fact, Clyde, you are absolutely correct. These are magic scorch marks from the ponies being turned into statuettes.
Well, if they're scorch marks, we're never going to get them out. I mean, they're just going to be there.
You know what I did in my place? I just put a rug over it.
Yeah. Maybe a little lemon juice. Buttermilk, do you have lemon juice with you? Maybe we just rub a little here like this.
She
Not the
thinks about it.
scorch.
Let me look at my bag. So she starts to rummage through her little bag she's got. Oh yes, well, it's lemon extract. Would that work?
No.
Oh,
No.
but what about this?
Sorry.
And, Cloud starts flapping his wings, and all the dust, flies into the air and resettles. I'm hoping that that's gonna get rid of the scorch marks.
It's all in my mane again. It's all in my mane.
Oh. Okay, here's a brush.
I think
Here.
you're going to need that brush more than I am.
Well, the marks are gone at least.
So everybody make a mind mind test for me.
Did I find anything in the books, or am I doing that now?
Yeah, I'll tell you when you roll this.
I got 4.
Heck, yeah, another 6. I like this die.
Yeah, Buttermilk got a 6. I got a 2.
Do dice
Okay.
explode?
I hope not.
There is actually an exploding hoof
Okay.
mechanic that you can use for impossible tests, which may
This
or may not
isn't.
happen.
Okay.
But there is an exploding hoof. Yes, there is.
I got a 4.
But in general, they.
But
I got a 3.
okay. So enough people rolled a 4 for all of you to have noticed. There are some scraps of tattered brown fabric that do not match any of the main 6's clothes. And it's easy to tell because Rarity would have made a matching set of fine cowls for them all, very similar to the ones that Bobby made for you, in fact. And you also see an antique-looking bangle with distinctive markings and patterns that doesn't match any kind of design that any of you have ever seen. It's a bangle.
I look at the fabric. Have I seen this fabric before?
It is very generic, tattered, old brown fabric. You've probably seen it, but just on ponies who aren't quite as fashionable as you all are.
Yeah, I would never use this.
Is it the
Just
kind of fabric
stretches.
used for a cloak and a hood?
Yes, this would be a cloak and hood stuff. If you're going to have horrible sense of fashion, you might as well go with this stuff.
Hmm.
Horrible cotton polyester blend.
And Little Flash, in the books, you just kind of what you can kind of notice from Twilight's notes. She has Lost City, question mark, and then Umberfole. That's kind of the message you get from there.
Well, I can tell you that Twilight Sparkle doesn't take as detailed notes as I had hoped. I had hoped from someone I had heard to be a reliable researcher that she took good notes, but that doesn't seem to be the case.
She might have been really busy at the time.
Or they might be in code. Or maybe these aren't all of them.
Yeah, maybe she's got most of her notes with her. That's what Buttermilk told me.
Maybe she was turned into a statuette before she could have finished it.
Yeah. Maybe the notes are little tiny statuette notebooks. And we're going to start looking on the ground for them.
Maybe she had no idea what to do with this bangle.
I like the
Bobby
bangles.
holds up the cheap dime store bangle.
Cloud's gonna fly up to the air and see if he could spot any, strange figures, some sort of a magician or anything like that. Anyone like
Yeah,
that nearby?
Well,
Go ahead.
do any of you know anything about umber foil? It seemed to be really important to her.
Well, I know as much as the normal person would know, maybe a little bit more than the average person.
Yeah. I know about main flow, but not umber flow.
Well, umber flow is like main flow, except it's umberish.
Oh, so it's like a color treatment.
Umber foil.
Oh,
Well, that's the same thing. It's basically foil that's umber.
yes.
It's kind of like a earthy orange color, but it's foil.
So,
Cloud, sorry.
well, I was going to ask about the bangle bracelet. So, is it just a regular like plain bangle, or does it? I mean, can we take a look at it? And is there any kind of engravings in it? Or
It does. It is very antique looking. Looks very old, and it does have old engravings and markings on it that you don't quite recognize. It looks like there are ponies engraved on it, but they're in a style of art that you haven't seen or hasn't been common for a very long time.
Yes.
Well, she looks at Little Flash and she points it out. Says, "Do you recognize these markings?"
Let me see here. Do I recognize these markings?
So it's starting to get a little bit late. Cloud
guess
Chaser,
not.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Buttermilk asked if I recognized the markings on the bangle bracelet.
No, actually, you would not recognize them.
No, nothing I've ever seen before.
Oh, what about Sunny? Because isn't Sunny part of the archaeology art? Yeah, part of the dig site.
Yes, she is.
Maybe Sunny would know. So she walks over to Sunny and asks Sunny, "Do you recognize these markings in this bracelet?"
She looks and she says, it does look like something that Professor Gullytrotter was working on.
So maybe we should take it to him.
Okay.
Okay.
But it is getting dark, so maybe we should camp for the night.
Yes, we should camp. Everybody needs their rest and proper sleep and some good nutrition.
I agree.
Yeah, but it's a mess here, though.
Oh, no, we'll clean it up. We're
Yes,
straightening it up
I'm
right
cleaning
now.
up right now.
See? Look at this. Look, it's clean. And that's what the lemon juice was for. I just can't get these scorch marks out.
That was lemonade. It's delicious. Don't use it for.
Well, no wonder. It's all the sugar then. It's just going to attract ants.
Oh,
Cloud
no.
Chaser, while up in the air, he was supposed
Yep.
to look for some figure,
Yep,
but
I was just about to say, you do see, but I'm having so much fun with the pony role play. You do see someone moving around the campsite but every time you look at it, it kind of disappears behind a rock. It's like you can't quite get a good bead, but you do kind of see a hooded, cloaked figure every now and then peeking out from different rocks.
how far away is this figure from the main group?
It's not very far. She's definitely watching you.
Okay, I have a general idea, which direction she's at, right?
Yes, you're coming from the north, so she's kind of to the south of you.
Okay. Yeah, Cloud Chaser descends down and then shouts at the other, party members. And he says,
Ooh, there's somebody who's cloaked in shadow who's following us.
Yeah, and as you
You
say
yell
that,
this so that the shadowy figure can hear us too.
yes.
If they're shadowy, I'll throw flour on it.
okay, all right.
Right over there in that direction.
Was he wearing something like this? And he holds up the crappy piece of fabric.
No, I can't believe anyone would actually wear something like that.
Exactly.
Cloud Chaser, you would have seen that he was.
Yeah,
Same
Cloud
person who would wear
Chaser,
a
he
cloak and a
starts
hood.
nodding and says,
Yes, that's exactly what she's wearing. He or she.
That's so dirty.
Yes.
Clyde's gonna run over there.
And
He's
out of
scared.
fashion. But that's
Maybe
okay.
friendly.
Clyde, you're gonna run over there. Make a body roll for me.
Oh, I'm body rolling.
And can Stormheart run over there with him?
Of
'Cause,
course.
we unicorns have to stick together.
Dual unicorns. Between the two of us, we have a normal amount of horns.
And
hold on.
I'm going to prance behind them to make sure I know this fashion abomination.
4.
Little Flash is going to continue to clean up the camp.
Okay.
Dan
Would you
got-
roll?
I got a 5, Dan, I got a 4.
Okay.
Oh, you have a good body. I mean,
Thank you. I work out.
slightly behind.
Kid
So you
friendly,
guys-
Daniel. Kid friendly.
So you guys see a midnight blue flash of energy flash in between you two, and it kind of scorches along your side, Clydesdale, and you can feel a little bit of discomfort as your side begins to transform just a little bit, but it doesn't hit you head on.
I immediately pop my force field.
Oh, I'm gonna shoot my lightning bolt.
Oh,
Okay,
lightning bolt?
do it.
I have a rainbow lightning bolt. Ah!
I figured you'd
Yes.
start in with your telekinesis, but I'm just going to be like, as soon as I see the lightning go by, I'm just going to go, oh my gosh.
So what you do when you get into a scuffle is you use your body trait plus any talent that you're trying to use. Roll both dice and take the highest one.
Oh, that's good.
Well, I rolled, my trait die is the highest one out of 4.
Oh,
Your
yeah.
force field goes off.
Does it matter if we get doubles or anything? Is it good?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Because I rolled the first one, I got a 4. That's the highest it can be. So there's no sense in rolling another die, right?
Well, what is your other die?
My other die was also a 4, but it doesn't matter because.
Oh, if they're both 4s, yeah, that's the highest you can get.
Okay, yeah, I'll just. Let me
Oh
roll
yeah,
them.
double. Did you say doubles are crits? Or is
Yes.
it situation?
She did.
Ah, I
You know what?
critted.
I don't like how they have that in there. I'm gonna have you roll both your body and your talent. Just add them together. That makes more sense.
And add them together. Okay, then
Yep.
I have 8.
8. Okay, let me see what she's got here. She rolls a.
In that case, my force field goes off with a 5.
Yes, it does. You are protected, and so is Clyde. I'm assuming you're protecting you both.
Oh yeah, it makes a big bubble. bubble's supposed to be big enough that the whole party can be under it if they want.
You hear you hear your lightning bolt hit something, Clyde.
Mhm.
You see kind of a shower of rainbow sparks against a navy blue, what looks like exactly what you're thinking of, a force field. And you hear, "I'm sorry," and then you hear, "Phew," as you think you just heard a unicorn teleport out of there.
Well, that's pretty cool. Can you teleport?
I look over him and I say, no, I can't. I mean, I can't do it. I know there's other unicorns that can, but I can't do that. But she
I mean,
said
I'd
she
be
was
good at it,
sorry.
like,
She said she was sorry and then ran away. Maybe she doesn't mean to be. Maybe she's not doing this on her own will. Like maybe someone's forcing her to be mean.
oh man, that's terrible.
That is terrible. Let's go tell the others.
Yeah, we have to help her.
The
Hey.
others who are in the middle of the camp,
Yes.
you see
Oh.
this figure teleport right in the middle of the camp,
Oh.
Uh-oh.
turn the other wagon pony into a statuette, grab it, and just teleport back out.
Oh no.
Oh
We don't have enough time to react. Okay.
What?
I say you were cleaning. Everyone, you can make a mind roll, see if you have time to react.
Well, Cloud Chaser was like, viewing all of this from the sky. So I'm wondering whether if he has a chance to react.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I was cleaning, so
What are
I
we
was
rolling?
distracted.
Mind?
Yeah.
no. Buttermilk got a 6.
Oh no, I rolled 1.
Yeah.
Cloud Chaser with his short attention span.
It's like, ooh, look at the stars.
Buttermilk, so yeah, you see this happen, and you see her cowl kind of fall back a little bit, and you see a unicorn filly. She has navy hair with white streaks in it, and a moon, a crescent moon cutie mark, kind of. And she kind of looks at you as she's trying to grab the statuette.
And that's me. I'm the one that saw him.
You're the one that saw her, because you rolled a 6.
Well, as she's trying to grab the little statuette pony, because Bisque or Buttermilk would have been in the process of trying to bake something, she's going to take her wooden spoon and try to smack the hoof of that pony.
All right, let's see.
Taking the other one.
Body trait. Yep, use your body trait to do that.
It's D4.
Before.
Wow, you're so lucky you caught that.
I did, because one of the dogs would have eaten it, I'm sure. I got a 3.
A 3? Okay. She got, okay. She kind of smacks your spoon away with her horn, kind of does one of those pony hair flips, and says, "You can't take my friends away from me." And then she disappears.
Oh no.
Oh, she's lonely. We could be your friends.
She's gone. I go galloping back into the middle, and I'm like, "Did you get it? Did you get it? Oh,
It was a unicorn pony.
we saw." I turned my horse shield off.
Rare.
What was the cutie mark again of that
Crescent.
pony?
It looks like a crescent moon. It's like a dark moon with the crescent on the bottom.
Oh, cool.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
I think we should take some rocks and then we should make a sign on the ground that says we want to be your friend. And that way, if she sees it, then she'll read it and then stay.
Ah.
And then we can have cake or pie. Or
I
both.
can get her new clothes.
We can
Yeah.
out of little cookies.
Yeah. I mean, it would be fun to have a new friend.
Don't want to waste all the cookies though.
But we can eat them. We'll put them on like paper
Yeah,
so they won't touch the ground.
that's being kind of stingy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we could share.
I just
Yeah.
feel
There's always enough to share.
Well, she can have my cake, even though it's beautiful. It's the most beautiful, of course.
I started inspecting Clyde's side to make sure that he's going to be okay while he's talking about stuff.
Yeah. Am I turned to stone?
No, you're okay. She didn't. She just she grazed you.
Man,
And yeah, right.
man, that's how it is.
Unintended.
Yeah.
Boom, ching.
That was that.
Taking apple. I'm so sorry. I didn't succeed.
It's okay. You did your best.
Yeah, as long as you tried.
And yeah, you guys can. It's getting kind of dark. Sonny
Uh,
says we might as well camp here, and yeah, then you can. Yeah, little flash.
I'm sorry. I want to try to use my chemical set, my science set. I want to
Okay.
try and make some kind of chemical solution to get these scorch marks off the ground.
Sure.
Well, guys, good news.
Use your keen knowledge.
Daryl. Okay. 8.
8. Yes, absolutely. That's a really good success.
Well, guys, on the bright side, I managed to mix sodium carbonate and hydromonoxide and come up with a chemical compound that can eliminate these hard to scrub scorch marks. Look at that. They're coming right up.
Oh, wow. That's impressive. I saw a show at 2 o'clock in the morning selling this, actually.
Oh, look at all the little ants die as they go into it.
That's not very friendly.
I sit there and stare at Little Flash for like this long time. Then I look over at one of the other ponies and I go, it's like you're trying to talk to me, but I just don't understand the language. And I go in there and I just start picking up things that are laying on the ground.
Cloud Chaser finally comes down from the sky and says,
Do I smell OxyClean?
So you guys are camping.
Yes. Bobby's
And
cutting up
you're probably
cucumbers.
eating, right? You're eating.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely eat.
Yeah. So you guys can get a stamina point back. I know that you lost a couple when the boulders came down. So
Oh, just one. We'll get them all back. Jeez. This game's hardcore.
yeah.
If we only get one, we don't get them all.
Well, it said if something was especially delicious.
Oh,
Oh,
Buttermilk.
cook. That's good.
buttermilk. It's up to you.
Buttermilk. Roll your
Buttermilk?
your skill there.
Okay. So it's a D4 is what Rush had said.
Yeah, all your traits start at D4, I think.
All right. I got 3.
She got 3.
3? That's good enough. You guys all can get 2 stamina points back. Clyde.
Wow.
You know what it was? Honestly, it was pretty good. And then I put some pepper on it.
Oh. She
It's a
fainted.
little out of the ordinary, but yummy.
Your cutie mark starts at a D6.
What?
That's
Your
not
cutie mark talent starts at a D6.
that's not her cutie mark talent.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, I'm sorry. It does? That is your cutie mark talent.
Yeah, because it's a
All right, so I screwed it up. That should be a D6. and a D4.
my daughter made it. It's a little carton of buttermilk and a little biscuit next to it.
In that case,
Yeah, no, that was I got that here. Just
that
missed it.
force field should be D6 and not D4 because that's my cutie mark talent.
Oh, nice.
That means that your horn is a D60.
So I got a question.
Sure.
I have a sun, raindrops, and a tornado for my cutie mark. How could I use that?
Well, you have cloud, what's it called?
Cloud wrangling.
Cloud wrangling, yep. So you can change the weather.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
And for some reason on the male unicorn sheet, they have it as race, not cutie mark talent, I think. So, or no, instead of,
Yeah, it does say race.
yeah.
But mine has telekinesis. That's my horn talent. I have a D6 for that. And then my lightning ray is a D4.
Yeah, I didn't think it was a cutie mark talent that has, now I'm going to have to look. Thought
That's
it was
what I
your,
have my telekinesis at D6 because that's my.
I thought it was your pony talent that was a D6.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, so what's my cutie mark
every
talent?
unicorn gets telekinesis.
Yeah.
And the cutie mark one I took was the force field. But
Right.
I had that at D4 because it's not my racial, it's my.
Yeah.
It's your pony talent that starts at a D6. So
Yeah, your
telekinesis
ponytail
is
is, yeah, sorry, yeah.
not your cutie mark talent. Yeah.
I didn't mean to say like cutie, I meant like your pony talent, yeah.
Gotcha. All right, it's cool.
Oh, okay. So it is a
So,
D4
yeah,
then?
because you're
Yeah. So telekinesis is a D6, fly is a D6, and stout heart is a D6.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So when it gets real hot, does that mean that my pony could, try and summon raindrops?
Yes, absolutely.
Rain
That's what
cloud?
it means.
Ooh,
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you should do that.
All right.
Totally. Yeah.
We will have our uneventful evening. It's ponies. I'm not going to have werewolves attack.
No, only having us get turned to stone.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tomato, tomato.
exactly. That's not friendly at all.
So we're
I
going
cut up
to.
cucumbers for everybody.
Ooh. I put
And
them
then
on
I
my
show them
eyes.
how to put them on their eyes so they don't get puffy lids.
The next morning, you guys can keep heading towards where Sunny's taking the supplies at the dig site. And it's not too hard to find. Sunny still has one of the expedition workers as a statuette. And along the way, you see him poof back into a pony. He says, I had the strangest dream, everybody.
I mean, that's one way to get out here.
Yeah. Well, Sonny, it's good to see you looking so healthy.
The dream wasn't of you being on top of a cake, was it? Kind of looks a little guilty.
You know, I do remember a cake in my dream now that I think about it.
Mm.
It was
It
delicious.
carrot cake?
Carrot cake. It was a carrot cake.
Cake.
Was there somebody licking the bottom of your feet?
He looks at you kind of funny and says, no.
Okay, good. I didn't remember doing that, but you never can tell.
Oh my God.
So you arrive at Site B, which is a dig site. You see about 25 ponies who are all part of the expedition team. Most of them are workers. The site itself is made up of a camp area with like temporary shelters and canvas tents, as well as the quarry where they're digging. And the quarry has been dug quite deep into the ground. So there's like a crater-like pit with several interconnecting layers of wooden walkways. Sunny says, I appreciate you guys walking with us and helping us get out of that canyon. Oh my goodness, that was amazing what you could do when you worked together. And she will arrange for a tent for you to stay in. Go ahead.
Friendship is magic, I say.
You're right, friendship is magic. And she says, Dr. Caballero should be back soon. He'll probably want to hear from you or you'll want to talk to him since you have questions about the Professor Gullytrotter, who has that matching or has an idea about your bangle.
Right. What about the umberfoil?
The umberfoil?
Mm-hmm. The umberfoil. Oh, it's an umberfoil. Oh, Well, that makes way more sense. What about that?
Well, I don't know anything about the Umberful. You'll have to talk to Dr. Caballero or Professor Gullytrotter for that.
Nah. Yeah, I just wanted to compare what I know about them already to what they might know.
Oh, you know about the Umberful?
Of course, I have a pretty decent knowledge of it. Not I don't want to brag, but it's umber. It's also full. It's umber full.
She gives you a pony side eye.
Foliage comes out in the fall. And the leaves change. It's orange.
I think you might be a little confused.
No,
That sounds like a science thing.
yeah, I bet you that Little Flash would know about that.
We could probably talk to Little Flash.
Yeah, I'll tell you more about this later, Sonny. Thanks. And then I'll walk away with some of my pride.
Well, Little Flash definitely saw Umberfall in the notes and obviously didn't know anything about it.
Yeah. But you gotta pretend sometimes.
Mm.
So you guys have reign of the camp for now. There's a bunch of workers walking around, working.
Do they look real hot?
Oh yeah,
Like-
everybody is drenched in that sweat that horses get. That's just so awful, and you can't even curry it out of them. They're all very warm as they're doing their work in the quarry.
The Cloud Chaser is gonna fly up in the air and says,
Hey guys, maybe I should summon the rain so that it'll cool off the area.
Well, just don't flood the place.
Oh, don't worry about it.
and then Cloud Chaser starts like doing the rain dance in the middle of the air. It's like fluttering, flying to one side and then doing that on the other side. He's like spinning around. So he's gonna try and create a rain cloud over this area to sprinkle the
Okay,
whole place with cool rain.
I'm gonna say you'll succeed in that on a 3 or a 4.
Okay. Do I roll? Fly is D8, and I believe this is a cutie mark or race talent. So what do I have to roll? I think it's D8, maybe.
Fly is D8, but you're not trying to fly. You're trying to do a cloud, right? So I think that's the D. Actually, no, that one just has a that's a little different, that talent. Now that I'm remembering it. Let me just make sure on my little thing here. It's the first talent listed. So. Cloud wrangling. The GM sets the difficulty. So you just want to make like a single rain cloud, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's gonna-
roll a D4, and like I said, on a 3 or a 4, it will succeed.
Come on, baby. 4.
4, yeah. You guys see a gentle cloud gather over the quarry, and it's just that nice, gentle spring rain that refreshes you, and you see some of the work ponies start frolicking and bucking and starting to kind of play a little bit in the rain, as they've been so hot for so long that it feels amazing on their skin. And that's good because now they'll talk to you.
Yeah, Cloud Chaser says,
Ooh, enjoy.
and then he flies down.
Stormheart like claps or claps.
There's a whole thing in here about how you have to kind of just realize that ponies have hooves but can do anything that hands do because it's magic. There's like a whole section about that. So, do you guys want to talk to anybody in the quarry? What do you guys want to do while you're waiting for Dr. Caballero to come back?
Sounds great. Yeah, let's talk to them.
So you guys approach a group of workers they're kind of laughing and talking, and they see you and they say, "Oh, you're the ones who brought the rains."
Yeah, our friend Cloud Chaser, he's really good at that stuff. So,
Yeah, friendship is magic.
he kind of looks around at everybody else and says, "So we're." He thinks about it. He's like, "Oh shucks." He's like, looks over. He's like, "Who are we looking for again?"
Dr. Leon.
No, aren't we looking for a pony or
Our
Twilight
friends.
Sparkle
yeah.
and
The
Pinkie
Umber.
Pie and Rainbow Dash,
Yeah, we're looking
Fluttershy.
for all of them. Any of you guys seen any of them?
Fluttershy.
We haven't seen any of. You mean the main six?
Yes.
Yes.
The embodiment of the elements of harmony?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those guys.
No, we haven't seen any of that, any of them. We've just been working out here for the doctor and the professor, but the professor disappeared about a week ago. Dr. Caballaron has gone to look for him with his assistants. Withers, Rogue, and Biff are his assistants.
Rogue and Biff.
Put that down.
Have there been any more the lightning that comes where sometimes you guys somebody comes and does the magic and turns some of you guys into stone? When was the last time that happened here?
Oh, Dusty, didn't you just see that happen? And you see a kind of palomino colored pony with the blonde mane and tail. He says, "Yeah, I just saw that. I did. I just saw just yesterday a flash of light, and then one of my friends just turned right to stone beside me. I thought I saw a weird hooded shape when it happened, but it was gone by the time I could get my bearings."
Did you get the little statue, or did they take it?
"Oh no, I got it here." And he actually pulls it out of his saddlebags, I guess. Ponies have pockets. And yeah.
Because we had one where one of the hooded person. Well, first they turned Jonesy into stone, and then they turned our friend Apple, who was pulling the cart, into stone, but they took that one. They took her statue and teleported away, and told us that we can't stop them from being with their friends or something like that.
You can't take my friends.
Can't take your friends. So I don't know. Something sure does sound even more strange now.
Yeah, that's really odd. I'll be honest, we've had 10 other ponies just go missing completely. Friends, you say?
That's a lot of ponies.
Or somebody's very lonely.
Well, your little friend, he should be back to normal soon, because Jonesy was turned into a little statue, and now Jonesy's back to normal again.
Well, I sure hope that happens. I hate to see him stay like this forever. And he holds up a little statuette.
You know, you should put him on a cake. Because they like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's it.
Oh,
Because that way it's restful for them when they're in this state.
Well, he kind of looks at you and says, "I don't have any cake.
Oh,
I mean, I'm at work here."
well,
Have
you're
we
in luck.
deal for you.
We have the second best baker in all Ponyland. He's made some stuff.
Kind of looks around, second best? Who's the first?
Pinkie Pie.
Well,
Okay, sorry, third best. So maybe offer somebody.
She'll get a medal.
He
Buttermilk.
says, if you have cake, I'll put him on a cake if you think I
Yeah.
should.
Well, that helped because when we put the other pony on a cake, he came back really quickly. I think it's scientific, right? Little Flash. The scientific method. I'm making a hypothesis that by putting the pony on a cake, they will come back to life faster. So far, we've only tried one. So we need to do a test.
And if the cake's big enough, when it comes back, then we can eat it.
Do you think the cake will get big too?
And we could have a party all together.
That'd be still fun.
It's like celebrating the fact that he came back.
That would.
I'll stop
I
at the
mean, well, I mean, that's kind of how it works. But I mean, you need a base of comparison. You have to have a, you have to have a group to compare to understand what faster means.
Stormheart leans over toward Buttermilk and go, she's speaking another language again. Start baking.
You guys, you
Baking
hear,
God, I want to lick the icing when you're
You
done.
need a control group.
as you are talking to this and the workers are looking at you very confused, you hear a gruff voice, "What's going on over here? Why have you stopped working?" And the workers go, "That's 4 Pony Hearthoof. We have to get back to work. We can't talk to you anymore. I'm sorry. We'll have to try your cake later."
I
And you
start-
see a big Clydesdale looking pony. He's got the feathery hooves and he's kind of a bigger build than a lot of you. And he says, "Why are you distracting my workers?"
Oh, we're trying to save all the ponies who are being turned into these refuse forms and hauled away.
Choppers.
Yes, cake toppers.
He says, "Well, you can do that without disturbing my workers. Move on."
You don't have to be so mean about it, you know.
Yeah, maybe he should try some cake.
Cake? Well, I like a piece of cake every now and then.
Oh, we're trying to bake a big one.
Yes, can you show me where your oven is? And I'll make the best cake ever.
Can you smell that? I can almost smell it right now.
Buttermilk, make a charm roll.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I got a 1. Damn it.
Oh yeah, he says, "I don't have time for cake. I think you guys should just move along."
Not very appropriate pony language.
Well, can we at least just use your oven?
Yeah, you
How
can
about
use
if
the
I
oven.
help out your ponies, and then we could use your oven. I'm a good helper.
Oh yeah, roll a charm.
Okay. That is a 4.
Oh yeah, he says, "Well, since you're offering to help, absolutely, you can use our ovens," and he'll show you where the mess tent is for the expedition.
Come on, Stormheart. We can do this together.
I was going to help bake a cake, but okay.
I don't know. You burned it last time.
Well, you're going to do the baking. I was just going to cheer you on.
A mess tent. I don't like the sound of that.
I'm the reason they call it a mess tent.
Bobby, Stormheart, and Buttermilk can all get a point of friendship back.
Yay!
Woohoo.
And so can you, Cloud Chaser, since you made it rain. Oh, that's how. Don't
Yay.
be weird.
Rain. All right. I'm gonna go with Bobby and see how I can assist. I'm not really strong, but I can use my telekinesis to help move things around.
You know what's better than rain? Having it rain cake. Maybe we can bake the cake up in the air and make it rain cake.
Baking is really just a science, right? So I'm sure I can help out.
I think if it
Raining
rains,
cake, that could be messy.
Bobby or Little Flash would be able to handle all the mess that it would make. She kind of cringes a little bit.
Just use the oven. You're really good at that.
I mean, baking is all chemistry after all, and I'm really good at chemistry. That is my keen knowledge.
Yeah.
Clyde, let's see. You see a pony what comes up to you and says, "Hey, do you want to hear some dragon jokes?"
Answer to this
That
is
sounds very dragonous.
never know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I heard them from a baby dragon in Ponyville. Do you want to hear them?
I mean, I've heard most of the best jokes, but I'll listen to your jokes.
Yeah, they're terrible. He says, "What do you get when a dragon sneezes?"
The flu.
No, you get out of the way, silly. And he laughs.
Oh. Oh, that is pretty good.
Stormheart's head pops up over the thing. Yeah, she's got a point.
He says, "Why are dragons so good at storytelling?"
Because they remember all the stories.
Because they have such long tails.
Oh,
Dragons do have long tails. That's very observant.
God.
Oh, I got a baking joke. All right. So 2 muffins are in an oven. The first muffin says, is it me or is it hot in here? And the other muffin goes, "Oh my God, a talking muffin."
I don't get it.
The pony looks at you. Yeah, I don't understand.
Cloud
But,
Chaser finally comes down from the sky
Well,
and
I'm a chemist,
tries
not a joke teller.
Cloud Chaser almost buries his head in the ground, and he shakes his head and says,
Let me guess. Spike was here and he told you all these jokes, right?
Oh, well, I heard them yes, is that his name when I was in Ponyville? Spike?
Yeah. Did you see the other ponies that were with him?
When I was in Ponyville, yeah, I saw them.
Oh, not out here though.
No, not out here. So, oh, okay. No, I don't need to use that voice for. Okay. So you hear some commotion and the clattering of hooves toward the outskirts of the dig site. 4 earth ponies arrive at the camp area. 3 of them look particularly tough and seem to be following the orders of the 4th pony. The leader has a dark gray mane and tail and a lighter gray coat. You see him speaking to the other 3 and then to a handful of ponies from the camp who trot up to meet him. One of them points in your direction and the leader looks right at you. He says something briefly to the 3 tough ponies following him, who then start coming towards you. And they approach and one of them says, "Dr. Caballeron wants to see you in his tent." Yeah, he's looking forward to meeting our unexpected guests. We'll take you there right away. They stand around you waiting for your response.
Well,
Who's that?
I guess we're done helping with the manual labor.
No, you're not doing it.
Done.
Little buttermilk biscuit, she's pushing a cart. She says, "The cake's ready!"
You see one of the ponies come over and put one of the statues on it.
Yes.
And there's enough for every pony.
Perfect. All right, good. This is a science. See, I am good at science. I'm, the best. Anyways, who's this Caballeron guy?
I was hoping you knew.
He's the head of the expedition, silly.
Head of the expedition, silly.
Oh, the head of the expedition.
Yeah,
Yes.
head of the expedition.
Yeah.
The
I
head
mean,
of
I
the
can be the head of the
expedition?
expedition as well, but you can only do so many jobs.
He's the lead pony.
Well, for this expedition.
Yes, for this expedition.
Not for this expedition.
No, not for our expedition, but for his expedition.
Right. That's right. I guess we should go.
Yeah.
He's very gray.
I'm confused.
Well, Buttermilk Biscuit, not hearing the conversation before because she was busy baking cake, looked a little confused. Says, go where?
Oh, the doctor, he just came back and he wants to see us in his tent.
Oh,
The
maybe
doctor will see us now.
chocolate.
Yes, but we should probably give him some cake.
Oh, of course. There's plenty of cake.
All right, let me just make sure I got everything. Going to see the duck. All right. Yeah, you go to his tent. It's the biggest tent on the property, and he is as described, kind of grayish, older pony. And he says, "Oh, it's so nice to see you. Come in, come in. Would you like some water? I have ice cold water here. One of our ponies can make ice, and I actually can offer you something cold to drink."
Ah, a nice refreshing cup of H2O sounds nice.
And I have lemonade. Can we add ice to the lemonade?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Of course, of course.
And do we each have our own cup?
I have plenty of cups. You may each have your own cup. Yes.
I have my
He
cup.
will- I'm sorry.
I have my cup from yesterday. What'd you do with yours?
You're gonna use the same cup from yesterday?
Well,
She kind of gives like Bobby a look.
I cleaned it. Don't you care about the
Oh,
environment? Then you see him like wiping it out now.
Stelmark just slides, just takes a cup very slowly, slowly hands it to the lemonade while they sit there and talk about it.
He says, "It is fortunate that you're here, my friends. I would like to ask for your help in finding Professor Gullytrotter. He has disappeared, and he has our most important artifact with him. At least he did when he disappeared.
What was the artifact?
It was a tablet with many markings on it of old ponies from long ago.
Do they look,
Sorry.
do they look like the ones on that bracelet?
Bracelet?
Yeah, Buttermilk's got the bracelet. This bracelet, there's writing inside of it.
oh yes, it's a horrible thing.
You see Dr. Caballero's eyes go really big as he says, "Oh, that is a wonderful bracelet."
No, it's not. I mean, look
Can
at
I
it.
see?
Show him the dirty robe that went with it.
Bobby, it's science, not
Maybe he'll understand then.
He has no interest in the dirty robe, but he does really want the bracelet.
Well, Buttermilk hands him the bracelet.
He
What can you tell us about it?
says, "Yes, it is the same. It is the same as what was on the tablet." He says, "It's something to do with finding the old magic. The gate to the old city, to Umberful."
Now I've heard that name before.
I haven't.
Yes, Umberfoil. I've heard about that before too. What is it?
It was an old city when, he'll say, when Discord, Dragon Equus Discord,
Oh.
yeah, was causing chaos around the land. Several ponies retreated, or a whole civilization of ponies retreated beneath the earth. and they formed a city underneath so that they would not be harmed by Discord's magic. But it's been lost now for years, thousands of years. But we think we may be close to finding it.
Well, how can we help?
You must find the professor.
Do you know where we should start looking?
Well, maybe where our stone friends are.
Well, we don't know where they are either.
Oh, see?
Maybe he knows where we can start looking.
We can all work together.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
He does know where he is, where he believes. But I can't find where I wrote it down. Oh, here he is. I believe he went to, last we saw of him, he was heading southeast of the dig site. And he'll mark it on like a map of the Badlands so that you guys can find it fairly quickly. Because I realize it's 9 o'clock and I'm still doing ponies.
Feel like this is
And
never-
go ahead.
this is going to be a 4-episode campaign. I can feel it.
Exactly.
So he will mark it on your map and he will give you 2 pots of pony balm as well.
Oh, my goodness. I love this moisturizer.
Yes, yes, you do. Pony balm will heal stamina.
Oh.
Each little tube of pony balm has 5 applications. So
Don't mix this up with the frosting.
Yeah.
Well, we
Although if you have an upset stomach, it'll probably heal that.
should mind. We should all get something to eat, and we should strike out first thing in the morning.
That's a good idea. Do you have any more of
Yeah.
those numbers? Because I have more salt, pepper.
No, I'm good. I like buttermilk's cake just like they are.
Yeah. Speaking of, she goes out of the tent that we're in, and then she wheels in this enormous carrot cake.
Oh, my
Nice.
goodness. Yes. This
Is it-
is a party.
It's gonna be glorious, Bobby.
Yes.
Is there a tiny horse on top of it?
there is.
I think someone did put a horse on it.
They did. The one outside did, and we need to eat this cake because if that pony comes back and then mushes the cake, that would be a disaster.
We should start celebrating now.
Wait, you did clean that pony before you put it on top of the cake, right?
Well, even if they didn't, just don't eat the frosting on the very, very top.
Yeah.
And he did not. He just plunked it on top of the cake.
Clyde is currently licking the frosting off the bottom of the pony. Leave it back on. It's okay. I cleaned it.
Licking hooves again, I see.
And it sticks it right back on top of the cake again.
Back on the cake.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pass on cake, guys.
Shiny utensils, and then starts looking at her utensils, going, "Ooh, shiny."
Yes.
Stares at it.
No, and she
Yes.
he like
Napkins. Here you go. Everybody have a napkin.
She shakes her head. What? Oh, I gotta cut the cake. So she starts cutting the cake for every pony.
For
Dr.
every-
Caballero says, I will have a piece. It is great cake. It's delicious.
I will get you your piece.
the
I'll
piece
take 2 pieces, please.
horse on it is.
oh, we're eating this whole thing.
So she's gonna just be divvying out cake.
Yes. Oh, wait a minute. We should also save some for the workers.
Oh, of course, there's plenty.
Okay.
Yes. I'll take some to the workers too.
I'll help.
You're very thoughtful, Stormheart.
All right. Everybody who's helping with the cake can get a friendship point.
I can't take one because I'm eating cake just as fast as I'm handing it out.
Me too.
So who gets friendship points?
Everybody that helped make the cake. You know.
Everybody, so everybody except Bobby, I guess.
Yes.
Well, you don't pass it around, maybe.
No, he's
I'm passing it around. I'm just
Yeah, a little-
sampling every piece as it goes.
Yeah, seeing
I
as
am
how
picturing the scene from Office Space.
seeing as how that dirty pony was put on it, and then was licked up and put back on it. Little Flash is going to pass on this cake and maybe have one of those cupcakes instead that has been nice and freshly sealed.
You could have the cucumbers. I took them off my eyes last night. I did put a little bit of pepper on them for taste.
Cucumbers are tasty.
Yeah, they are.
All right, yeah. So we pass out the cake.
Here's how the cake. Dr. Caballero will tell you that Professor Gully Trotter has gone southeast to Dust. He thinks that he's gone to Dust Main Ridge. He warns that the winds around there are a little bit strong, so any Pegasi trying to fly, it might be a little harder around there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys should walk. But we should first start with a good night's rest.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good night rest.
As you pass the cake out and the cake is gone, all of a sudden the pony comes back to life that was on top of the cake.
Yes.
And he says, "Now that was a strange dream."
I can only imagine.
Stormheart immediately points to Clyde and goes, "You're right the whole time."
Yes, you have to repeat the same process each time.
And he says, "Well, you know, it wasn't all bad." And then he walks out of the tent.
But we still don't have a control group to prove that this is faster.
It's proof enough. I just know that curing 10 ponies turned to stone is going to be a tasty job.
Yes.
This is clearly the solution.
Yeah.
Science method.
I believe that this is a case of confirmation bias.
Bless you.
Yeah. So Clyde goes, huh, what can you say? Second best.
Yes.
So Stormheart goes and tries to find a place to bed down.
Suddenly,
Yeah, they gave you a tip. Go ahead, Cloud Chaser.
Suddenly, Cloud Chaser comes in and he says,
Oh, what did I miss?
Everything. And then I put my arm around Cloud Chaser and lead him out of the tent. And I'm like, and it starts to tell him the whole story in true Stormheart fashion.
"Nice."
Because I forget half of it as I'm going.
All right, I'm going to skip that. Making some decisions here.
I'm going to go around and give everybody a a hoof buff tonight.
All right, so you guys are going to go back to your tent that they gave you and paint your
Yes.
nails.
No, not painting, just buffing.
Did you bring any twinkle toes with you?
Oh God, I'm very happy.
We're getting Manny Hoofies.
There is actually hoof glitter for horses' hooves, so it's called twinkle toes.
There we go. Yes.
Yeah.
I just
And
got
yeah,
a
if you
fresh
sleep through the night,
batch.
and in the morning you can, unless anybody wants to do anything else, you can just get going towards Dust Main
Cucumbers.
Ridge. Yep. You can what?
Cucumbers for everybody again.
Cucumbers for everybody.
Yep. I got to use them before they go bad.
I will eat everybody's cucumbers that does not want them after the eye treatment.
All right. So you head southeast to the Dust Main Ridge. And as you approach, you see what looks like, you remember Sonny telling you that there was a site they abandoned? You can kind of see that site as you were walking towards the ridge. Looks like buildings clustered together in kind of a makeshift town. This site is more built up than the one you just came from. There are tents, but there's also some temporary wooden buildings, seemingly thrown together. But you can't see any creatures. There's just a bunch of wooden cargo crates stacked in the center of town. And it's very, very quiet. The silence is unsettling. and you don't have to go there. You can keep going, but kind of there's a ridge, and it kind of is off to the side, on like a little clean spot.
Well, if we don't have to go there, I say we go to our main destination.
Yeah, but if you were a lonely pony, where would you hide? And we know we've got a lonely pony out there because she's trying to make all these friends.
Probably in a library.
Yeah.
I say we find the lonely pony.
Yeah, let's go look. I mean, she could be hiding from us.
My lonely pony.
Okay, are the Pegasi flying at this point?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Of course it is.
Of course they are. Yep. Everybody make a body test as you head into the abandoned area.
Oh boy. Oh, 4.
6.
4?
At 1.
Okay.
This is the first time you get 2.
2.
Buttermilk got a 3.
Okay. It actually does say that, Crystal, if any pony gets a bad luck result. After getting 1 strike, so you hear a low rumbling echoing around the town.
Hold on. I still got to make my body test.
Yeah, but
I got a 4.
okay. Little Flash rolled a 1. So you still hear this like low rumbling echoing around town.
Is that somebody's stomach? We just ate.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a little
did-
fly on cake.
What did you put in that cake, Buttermilk?
Not butter.
Fresh ingredients and love.
Well, then it shouldn't be anybody's tummy.
Well, somebody who didn't eat. Little Flash.
Little Flash didn't have any.
That's right.
Little Flash didn't have any. She had a
It's
couple.
not my tummy. I did eat, just not cake
Yeah.
with all the
You had
germs.
You can't just have vegetables. It's not good for you.
As you're heading towards, what I'm assuming you're heading towards like the supply crates in the center of town. Is that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Make another, oh, you can get there. Yeah. You find a large stockpile of resources and equipment that are
hey.
able to salvage what you would like. So
Well, is this missing from the? Somebody took it from the operation.
was abandoned because their camp was abandoned.
Oh.
When there was a creature attacked them. Remember? Sonny told you about that at the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, you're forgetful. So.
More people just leaving things around.
Yep.
Right, but maybe we should bring these back though.
Yeah. I mean,
on
is
the
there a wagon around?
Make a mind check.
That's a 1.
No wagon.
There's not a wagon.
Well,
And
we'll
if you
just-
guys, you guys kind of feel the ground start shaking a little bit.
do you think we need any supplies?
Well, are you feeling the ground shake?
Oh, you felt that too?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's-
it's the ground shaking? I don't feel anything. I'm flying.
Yeah, the ground is shaking down here.
My knees are wobbly.
What could it be? So didn't they say that some kind of creature came out of the ground?
That's right.
Right. It was like it was the creature. It was
Giant
A
worm?
purple worm?
A
No, I don't
purple
think-
worm. Was it
Is
a
that-
purple worm?
I thought it was a frog or
Oh,
a toad.
A frog, really?
A toad?
A toad. And it said something. I can't remember what they said it said.
What was it?
Did it, what's it? Befriend?
No.
Yes. I don't remember.
Yeah,
I mean, I actually remember, but
but it started with a B.
Everyone make a body roll.
it was not Umberful.
Mhm. Ooh.
I only got a 1.
Roll the 5.
6.
I got a 1 as well.
Another 1. Okay. So you guys hear an almighty crash as an explosion of dust and rock goes off near the center of the dig site. And you see a giant worm. It is a worm, Crystal.
A frog.
Not a frog. It's a pony game, or I'd be mean to you, Daniel. I'm joking, of course.
I have the protection of friendship.
You do. It is a massive snake-like creature with a great big mouth, and it is a purple scaled body, so it is a purple worm, a red frill, and a pink head. And
Oh,
in it,
cute.
yeah, and it has kind of tentacles coming out the front of it.
Oh man.
Well, I can't see the picture. It's a black and white anyway, but
Wow.
Oh no, Clyde, it must be after your spice.
I'm gonna take the pepper and I'm gonna shake this pepper in its face. That's right.
okay. All right. Yep. Body roll.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, wow. So fascinating. I'm going to start making notes.
1.
Right. You try to take the pepper in its face, and it actually sneezes a little bit. And as it sneezes, it tries to spray you with snot.
Oh no.
Yes.
Just-
Oh.
So you have to make another body test to see if you can get out of the way.
Oh my god. 3.
3. Okay. I will ask if you'd like to use a friendship point to re-roll that.
What do I need? A 4? Because I can only get a 4. I only have a 4 body. So if I need to get more than the 4, then no. Do I know that?
I'm just making sure what I can offer you here so that you can.
Yeah, because I mean, like, if I need more than the 4, then I can't do it. So I would not want to waste
Right. So now it gets into an impossible test.
Oh.
So what I can offer you is if you can use 2 tokens of friendship to roll a d20 for your test.
Oh, hell yeah. I
No, you
say,
can't.
I could chip in one if
I-
to help out.
can you do that?
Yeah,
That's very sweet.
Yes, absolutely, you can.
because friendship
Friendship
is
is magic.
magic.
You're a good friend, Bobby.
Thank you, Clyde. We could do this together.
No. And Buttermilk's gonna try something.
I don't know what we're supposed to get. Oh, I got a 19 though. So if that doesn't make it, I don't know what I'm going to do.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes it. You managed to, well, you tell me, how do you manage to dodge this thing trying to spray snot at you?
Well, I mean, since I had the help of Bobby, clearly it had to do with that hooded cape slash. Bobby is like the cape, and I whip it out like a bull, a bullfighter, and I block the snot with the cape, and then I say, "Don't worry, I'll get it dry cleaned," and I drop it.
All right, so you have this thing, and it's ah! I will say you get a sense that it's a lot for you guys.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to try and take one of its purple scales so I can do some studies on it later.
It's alive.
All right.
I'm gonna try really hard to teleport.
Could I do something?
Yes.
Okay, Cloud Chaser is going to fly around real fast around this, worm creature, and he's gonna yell out,
Halt, Dave! By the power of friendship, I shall summon a tornado to toss thee about the ground.
and he's gonna go all Thor on him and summon a tornado.
Okay, for a tornado, that was going to be, because you're only a level 1 weather pony, you'd have to have somebody help you.
I'll
Somebody
help.
cheering you on, or yes, you'd need 3 friendship tokens,
Bobby will cheer. I'll cheer him on.
Yes.
or spend 3 of your own, either one.
I can spend 3 of my own. It's okay.
What? No, I'm gonna help.
We're friends.
Excellent. Yeah.
I'll also help.
You give him one, I'll give him one. That way
Yeah,
we only spend one each.
3?
you can do this, Cloud Chaser.
Tell me how you do the tornado to scare away the worm.
Yeah, he's going to spin or revolve around him super fast. At first he's just going to fly around at a regular speed, but he starts to accelerate faster and faster, like Superman going around the earth in that movie.
Yes.
And he's going to go and that's going to create the wind above about the creature and create a tornado, lift him up into the air for a little while, and then whoosh, let him drop down into the ground.
Yeah, you drop him, and he lets out and burrows back into the ground away from you guys.
Did I manage to get a purple skill before all that happened?
I was just about to say, little flash, as he burrows into the ground, floating down on the wind of Cloud Chaser's tornado is a purple scale.
Nice. This is exactly what I needed for my research.
Nice. That was the second best tornado I've ever seen.
All right.
Okay.
So now you can continue.
Yep. Stormar's just gonna be like, and all that. And he looks at Buttermilk. He's like, and you didn't even have to throw the cake in its face, so we can still eat it.
Well, we need the cake for all the tiny ponies.
Yes. So we continue.
Okay. I'm just trying to decide what to include. Okay. Because I'm
With normal
Wait,
players,
over.
this takes an hour.
so you eventually reach a flat ledge partway up a steep slope on Dustmane Ridge. The ledge leads back into a sheltered nook on the mountainside where you find a small cave opening. A flickering light can be seen from within, and you see a ragged-looking Pegasus stallion warming himself by a campfire.
Oh, Pegasus.
Well, he needs some fashion help, that's for sure.
I was going to offer my cloak to the other one, but I think right now it's covered in snot.
That's okay. I'll go offer him mine.
Okay.
Bobby will go trotting up there.
Okay. He looks at you and he's very surprised. He has an olive coat and a dusty brown mane and tail, which are graying a little from age. And this is Professor Gully Trotter. And he says, yeah.
Oh.
He says, oh, I didn't expect anybody up here. Did they send you?
Well, we're looking for friends. Do you want to be our friend?
Are you friends with Dr. Caballero?
We just had cake with him.
And the cake saves the people from being tiny.
Yeah.
The ponies.
The little statues.
Yeah.
He says, I won't go with you. Not if you're friends with him. Not you ate cake with him? I no.
No,
And he
we were
turns
trying to
around
have
and
a
he showed
party.
his rump.
Oh, well, that is rude, mister.
Well, why not? Maybe they're just having a disagreement, and we can help them become friends again.
We're friends with everybody. We're just trying to. We're friends with every pony. We're just trying to. We're trying to find. Was Pinkie Pie and
Main six.
the main 6, and and try and help out with all the ponies that have been disappearing and turned into stone. That's all. We even
And I
fought
would like
a
to.
worm to get here.
I'd like to share my cloak with you.
Oh,
Let's just get you out of those rags.
And Buttermilk comes over. Would you like some cake?
He doesn't like cake.
And while we're doing that, let's just comb you out here.
everybody collectively can make a charm roll.
Let's just comb you out here.
Well,
Roll
yeah,
two.
Right. I actually got a 5 that time.
Yeah, that's a 5.
a 6.
Nice.
We,
I got 2.
we turned it. All right. Well, you don't talk. You just look pretty.
Okay.
Everybody passed?
Yes.
No, I failed. I rolled 2.
Oh, well, that's okay. As long as nobody rolled a 1.
Oh, okay.
If everybody, if one,
What
this is like a group thing where as long as nobody rolls a 1, if
was
everybody
I
rolls,
supposed to roll as well?
yeah, you can. If
Oh,
you're,
okay. Sorry, everyone.
Did you roll 1?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Could we spend a friendship point?
Say I'll spend a
Yeah, I'll sprint. That's right. I'll spend one of my friendship points to re-roll.
all right.
That time I rolled a 6.
There we go. He's going to look fabulous.
Yeah, he's like, oh, so you're not like his hench ponies or something.
Oh,
Nope.
no.
Pinch pony.
No,
We're
It's
just
like-
going to brush out this tail here and add a little ribbon.
we came because Spike ran to what was the name of town we were in? Ponyville.
Oh.
Spike ran into Ponyville and told us he needed help, so we came out here to try and help find Spike's friends, and I think that you're one of them. I
Oh,
think.
by the way, you look real hot. Let me give you
What-
some sprinkles.
Yeah.
And then he
With
flies
his
up there.
mane obviously probably all dirty and stuff, I'd like to mix up some chemicals to like make him like some shampoo and
Alright.
conditioner.
Buttermilk's gonna look at him while everybody's grooming you. What is it about the professor that you don't like?
Professor is greedy and only wants to sell the treasures for his own gain. He doesn't want to learn anything from them. He doesn't want to put them in the Ponyville or Canterlot Museum. He doesn't want any of that. He just wants to sell them and make a quick buck. And he was going to sell this stone tablet that I have, and he shows you.
But knowledge belongs to everyone.
Exactly. You get me. I feel it.
Yes,
You get-
and sharing is caring.
True.
And she just kind of, Buttermilk puts her hoof over her mouth. And I gave him the bracelet.
But it's okay because you did. I mean, you didn't know. We'll get it back.
Hold on. What bracelet?
You know, the one from the thing,
The one that was
That dime store thing.
the one Bobby didn't like.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That
I mean,
horrible piece of costume jewelry.
Oh yeah, I know all about bracelets. I'm, it's one of my secondary careers. Metalsmith.
So once he realizes that you're all interested in the tablet, and he says, I didn't want Dr. Caballero to get his hands on it, and I ran out here with it, or hooves on it. So I've been hiding from him ever since. I've seen his people coming back and forth, and I was afraid you were like Withers, Rogue, and Biff.
Hold on,
No.
with those names before.
And you know, hiding is not a good excuse for proper hygiene.
He's like, sorry, I did not take a grooming kit with me when I left.
That's fine. I got one right here. Nail buff, little hoof buff.
I
For a
guess
while,
so.
professor is getting a mani hoof. Buttermilk's gonna ask, do you know what the symbols mean on the tablet and the bracelet?
He says, yes, I managed to translate some of the writing and the symbols. Are you ready?
Yes.
Of course.
In the time after the great wizard was lost, when disharmony's reign was cast across all lands, and not even the two sisters could save us. To silence and safety we retreated, and there we will sleep until awoken.
Sounds like you translated all of it.
It's a pretty good translation. I mean, I'm pretty good translating myself. I think I'll use that one for now.
Are we trying to awaken anyone, or do we need to keep them from being awakened, or?
Cthulhu.
What do we? I guess we should just find our friends first, huh?
We're trying to find our friends.
Yeah, let's do that first.
But what about all this mentioning about the Umberfall?
What? The Umberfall? The Umberfall?
Who's talking about that?
He says, "Oh, you know of the Umberfall?"
Yeah, of course.
Our friends were looking into it. It's the city that everyone is kicked to when Discord attacked, right?
Yes. He says, "Yes. I can see you truly are interested in knowledge, and not just." He says, "A long time ago, when the lands of Equestria were not as harmonious as they are now, a group of ponies built a city deep below. It was a sanctuary where they could live in safety. They named it Umberfall. An artifact called the Umber Orb was constructed, and spells were woven together to create a powerful enchantment for protection. This would turn the ponies of Umberfall into statuette form, and they would stay like this until it was safe to return to normal. So that they did not have to eat or drink, and all they would have to do is sleep."
On cake.
Oh,
I
but
don't know.
someone's been going around turning every pony into statues.
And we saw one that had a crescent moon as a cutie mark. And
Says,
she said, "You're not going to take my friends."
Yeah.
He has a hoof, so I'm picturing him stroking his like horse chin, those little horse whiskers.
Yeah.
That they don't, shave off if you're not showing. He says, "Somebody must have tapped into this magic. Somehow the gate to Umberfall is cracked, and they are using it for whatever reason." He says, "If you find the gate to Umberfall, perhaps you can reseal it, and the statues will stop."
Do you know where we should look?
He says,
I'm studying this a lot more than we have.
he looks at his tablet, the tablet. He says, "Well, if you had the bangle, I could." No, I'm kidding.
Oh no.
He says, "You must have three
Holds her head in shame.
gems from the Wind Guardian, the Earth Guardian, and the Fire Guardian.
Uh-oh.
But they're all pretty close to here, so don't worry about it." And he says, "You get the 3 gems and you put them in this tablet, you'll have the key."
So we need 9 gems?
No, 3.
No, 3.
He said 3 from the Fire Guardian, the Earth Guardian, and the Wind Guardian. So 9 gems.
No, 3 total. It's 1 from each of them.
That's not what he said.
Well, we'll go get 3 and you can look for the other 6.
I think you're reading into it too literally. If you had experience reading these tablets like we do, you would know that it's not literal. You have to kind of go with the flow of it.
Like we do.
Yeah. I think 3 is the right number.
Okay, all right.
I know you're
Okay.
trying very
Well,
hard.
you really should clarify for scientific accuracy.
Well, he's been alone in this cave. Give him a little bit to readjust.
Yeah,
What are we talking about?
Where's
Accuracy.
Which direction is the nearest gem?
Just above me on the peaks of Dustmane Ridge is the Wind Guardian, the rock.
Dwayne Johnson?
Stormark picks up one hoof and kind of like puts it on his hip type thing if he could, and he immediately starts eyeballing Buttermilk, and then he looks over to Cloud Chaser, and he's like, way up on the cliffs, huh? And he looks back at Buttermilk again and looks over at Cloud Chaser. It's like, if only we had a way to get way up on a cliff.
I might be able to mix some chemicals together and make something sticky for our hooves.
No,
What are you getting at, Storm?
I mean, I'm just saying.
And then Cloud Chaser looks at Buttermilk, and back to back to Storm.
Sometimes people need to be invited into the action. So, Cloud Chaser and Buttermilk, we think you should fly up there.
Oh, why didn't you say so?
And then Cloud Chaser starts flying up into the air.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I really think that my sticky hoof idea would have been good. Bobby McBobbin makes a little bit of rope. We could get up there.
Is it, just above them?
Yeah,
Nice.
you think the wind is kind of, you have to make a fly roll,
Sure.
get up there.
1d8, right? I got 6.
Fly, I think it's a
D6.
D6, yep.
Fly, my character sheet says fly is d8.
Oh,
Might have taken fly as a second time
Yeah, it's the second talent.
okay.
because your talent starts off at a D6, and if you take fly again, it becomes a D8.
Wow.
Yeah, that's fine. A 6 will work for it.
Right?
What about you, Buttermilk? What'd you roll?
I got a 2. I was
Okay.
flying very well.
So, Cloud Chaser, you notice as you're trying to fly up there, the winds are getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and you notice that Buttermilk is having trouble, and her wings are starting to, she's starting to falter and kind of fall back.
Oh, I can use a
Friendship point.
friendship point.
Yeah.
Reroll.
Yes, go ahead.
I got a 1.
Cloud Chaser's gonna fly down and says,
Here, hold on to my tail.
and then I'm gonna spend a friendship point
Okay.
for her.
Yeah, working together, absolutely.
Oh, I get to roll again? Okay. I have a 4.
Perfect. Yep. So you reach the top. Is everybody else staying down, or are you trying to climb up there with them?
I mean, I reckon we can try. I don't know how far it really is. Horses don't climb very good.
No.
Well, I mean, I figure just let them do their thing.
Okay.
Their moment to shine.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought. I just want to make sure.
I was only messing around with Little Flash.
Yeah, sometimes when you're the best, you have to let other people also have a chance to shine.
Exactly.
So you see you have landed kind of in a wide bowl-shaped space on the top of this mountain. And you hear a thunderous sound. You hear whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. The sound comes in beats, and a dark shape looms out of the sky, casting a shadow across the mountainside. Bursting through the clouds is an unbelievably big bird. It's a rock. Only this one is at least 30 times the size of most of the birds you've seen, and has a shining frill of gemstones atop its head. Lets out a bird call and lands in the bowl with you, causing it to shake beneath your feet. Reaching its head down, it screeches again, and you have to cover your ears from the volume with your hooves. It eyes you warily. What would you like to do?
Cloud Chaser looks at Buttermilk and says,
Maybe he would like some cake. You think he would trade that gem for some of your cake?
We can try. So she looks up at the rock and she just says, "Hi!" And she just kind of waves a hoof at the rock.
All right.
And-
She can't speak Pony, but you can tell she kind of understands it.
Mhm.
And bows her head at you.
Nice. She's gonna say, "My name is Buttermilk Biscuit, and this is Cloud Chaser.
Good to see you.
Are you the guardian of the wind?"
And she nods. Rah.
Okay. That was more out of character, but yeah.
Oh yeah, this is her. Yeah.
In character now,
Yeah,
baby.
in character now. So we really need your help. There's Umberful. We think Umberful is there's a crack in it, and now there's evil coming out of it, and it's turning all of these little ponies to stone. And then and she's just like jammering on to this poor bird.
And we gotta rescue our friends. The main 6, they're gone. And we think that they're trapped in there.
And we need a gem from you. Would you be willing to part with it, at least for a little while?
She looks at you guys. Been pretty polite. Just make a charm roll just in case.
Cloud Chaser bats his eyes.
Roll high, Cole.
5.
Yeah, all right. And she says, or she, squawks, and she will reach up to her little headdress with her wing and pull out a gleaming blue gemstone, and she will hand it to you.
And she takes it and she puts it in her little pouch, and she's, "Oh, thank you so much, Guardian, and as a token of our friendship, I'm giving you this piece of cake." And she hands out this piece of cake to the rock bird. Granted, it's probably like a little grain.
Yeah. She just swoops. She bends down and she eats it in one gulp, and she nods her head at you. She's cake loving bird, sure.
Cloud Chaser gives her a big hug.
You guys are really winging it.
Oh God.
You lose all your friendship points.
Got nothing to say. All the puns you tell me all the
I
time.
was talking to Crystal. Thank you very much.
Oh, great, guys.
My business.
Yeah, so we fly down with the gem.
Yep, you show the rest of the group.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's huge.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, I want to say it. Don't. Never mind. I have nothing to say.
Nice.
Well, that's one. And I look over to the professor and say, "Okay, which way is the next one?"
He says, "There's something in here about a tunneler to the west."
What to the west?
Tunneler?
Tunneler.
Something that moves underground?
Oh,
Like a worm?
Yes, just like a worm.
Like
According
a
to this-
purple worm?
Yes, according to this, in its jaws, there is a white gemstone lodged.
Oh, is that what that was?
oh boy.
Why,
Well,
we
if-
met a purple worm.
Well, if hypothetically we had twisted up a purple worm in the tornado,
I got it. And I look over at, I say, I got it. We just got to find him again and we got to make him open his mouth.
That sounds like a good plan.
Well, you learned how to do that.
Yes.
Yay.
Do you have any more cake?
I do.
Okay. I know what we're going to do. But first, we have to ride to the west.
Mount up. Oh, hold
Well,
on.
let's go.
Why do I hear the Bonanza music in my head now?
Yeah, you guys can go back now that you have dealt with the worm once. Maybe you'll be more careful and you can
Now that we've really got it angry.
Matt,
As we're riding west hard,
Let's hoof it, guys.
I'm gonna
Oh.
get next to Clyde, and I'm gonna say, you know how to use your horn to do telekinesis, right?
yeah, of course.
Yeah. And I know how to use my horn to do telekinesis too. So if we get it
Nice.
in his mouth, we can both grab it with our horns at the same time and yank it out of his mouth. And who knows, if it's stuck in his jaws, then maybe he'll be happy that we got it out of there.
Probably. I think that's a good plan. It's exactly what I was thinking.
I figured that you probably had this covered.
Yeah. I have the pepper as well if we need it.
Oh, throw that pepper in his face and he'll sneeze. Just don't get snot on you this time. Because you already lost your cape. I could use my force field to keep the snot away.
So you learned last time as you're talking about this. I'm not sure if you guys were just going to go tromping around because you figure it probably hears you, like from tremors.
Yes.
Or are you going to make a plan besides this one?
No, I'd say
Seems like a fun plan to me.
give the pepper to somebody else so they can throw it. So it won't be focused on you.
I can throw.
Will pepper work though?
Pepper makes everybody sneeze. Every pony sneeze. So it probably makes worms sneeze too.
But maybe Little Flash can make it into a spray. We can have pepper spray.
That might hurt it though. We just want to make it sneeze.
Yeah, we just need
Well,
him.
we just spray it.
We just need him to open his mouth. That's all. We don't want to hurt him because if we take the gem out, hopefully it'll make him feel better.
Well, it'd be a gentle spray, but it might be easier than having to just try to sprinkle it on him.
What if we try to tickle him?
That's the 5th or 6th good idea. Maybe 7th.
I don't know. I don't know how to. You guys decide how to make him open his mouth. Nudge.
I will hand over the pepper and let you guys decide if you want to make some kind of science thing out of it.
Yeah, I'm gonna nudge Clyde and I'm saying we're just gonna snatch the gem using.
Yeah. I just shook it last time and it seemed to work.
Because he wanted to blow snot on you.
Yes,
I do not want snot blown on me.
Betrayal.
covered.
All right, so you're gonna make a pepper spray, Little Flash?
I mean, if that's what they want me to do, but I don't see the point. I think they can just grab it with their horns. That was the plan.
Make it open its mouth. So we need the pepper to make it sneeze.
I can run up there and throw it in.
Pretty sure it'll open its mouth when it tries to eat us, but okay.
Maybe we could make it laugh. Why don't we tell it a funny joke so that it would laugh out loud and open its mouth?
Oh, that's a good idea. I heard some funny jokes.
Like those dragon jokes?
Yeah, how did they go?
We could use the dragon jokes.
I don't remember how they went though. Do you remember how they go?
No.
Something about a muffin?
Yes,
No, that was a
but
terrible
I
one.
wasn't. I remember the dragon jokes, but I'm not good at delivery apparently.
Yeah, that's the problem.
One of them was, why does a dragon tell really good stories?
Why?
And because it has a long tail.
Oh, there you go.
And the other was, what
Oh,
should you do when a dragon sneezes? Get out of the way.
See? You're a great joke teller. You
That's
should be
really-
the one telling the jokes.
Well, on the
If that
side, you
doesn't
hear
work-
Cloud Chaser cracking up, going, ah!
It was just so funny. Are
And
those
if
the
that
same?
doesn't work, we could throw the pepper.
Yeah, and that's nicer too than throwing pepper on it. All right, so you tell the jokes then, Little Flash.
Right.
All right, so you're back to the site, the campsite where you found the worm.
Yep.
Are you just gonna tromp around?
Jumping up and down.
Worm.
Jumping up and down.
Just
Well,
6
right.
miles long.
Look at
Um,
me, I'm
It's on the-
prancing.
Yeah, you attract it. It is really, really mad because you tornadoed it.
Well, I know. Well, we apologize for that.
And it bursts up out of the ground and it
Tell
will
the
come
jokes.
at you.
Tell the jokes.
Yes.
Hey,
Let me see who it's going to come after.
why is a dragon so good at telling stories? Because it has such a long tail.
Yeah, it is surprisingly no sense of humor for a giant worm.
Wow, weird.
Maybe it's
Try
just
the
not
oven one. Try the oven one.
Maybe it's just not early enough.
Right. Yes, the muffin thing. Maybe you'll get that one.
Do the muffin one.
It sees Cloud Chaser flying around it, and Cloud Chaser, I need you to roll we're going to do a little bit of a scuffle.
Oh,
I
no.
told you my delivery was lukewarm.
Oh,
I need you to roll a body
is
plus
Cloud?
your fly, since you're flying.
Oh, he is.
Oh no, I rolled 1.
Oh, no.
Can't help you if you're flying.
I'm assuming he's flying.
Gulp.
Yeah, he is flying.
Yeah, he is going to swallow you.
Oh no.
Oh, get the gem.
Gulp.
Don't worry, I got the
Alive,
pepper.
he's not chewing you or anything. All of a sudden, it's like Jonah and the whale, or Pinocchio. You find yourself inside this worm's mouth as it closes again.
Oh, turned off the light.
Okay, so then I immediately look over at Clyde and I go, new plan. You get the gem, I'll get Cloud Chaser.
Okay.
I'm throwing the pepper.
For the
Yeah.
pepper.
With the pepper.
Cloud, while
pepper.
he's in there, he's gonna feel around for the gem.
All right, yeah. Okay, everyone, who's throwing the pepper? Little Flash?
Bobby.
Bobby. Okay, do a body roll.
Body, body, body. 5.
5. Yep. Okay, that's enough. He opens his mouth and you see Cloud Chaser in there. Cloud Chaser, you see the gem. You can just get to it if you just go a little bit further back and reach with all your pony heart.
All right, he's gonna do that. He's gonna reach with his pony heart.
Okay, do a
And I'm
body
gonna
roll.
can I give him some friendship love to help him improve that roll?
Well,
Absolutely.
Let's see if he passes first.
Yeah, see if he passes. If not, of course you
I
can.
was gonna say we could tell he needs some friendship love.
Okay.
Say I could fly in there.
He's
I
gonna
could-
flutter his wings and try to
yeah,
do that.
Okay.
Fly into his mouth and then toss it.
Okay, what do I roll?
Oh, body roll. Sorry.
Body roll. Here we go.
He's gonna make
Ooh,
his
5.
5. Okay.
Good night.
So you managed to grab it. You grab the gem, but you can feel now as his musculature of his throat is starting to squeeze in on you. You managed to grab the gem, but you do lose 6 points of stamina.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He rolled, yeah.
Okay.
I want to shield him.
It's okay. I'm still standing.
Well, yeah, but I don't know if you're gonna get out this round, so I'm gonna throw my force shield if I can.
Yep, go ahead.
All right.
Little
see.
Flash or Buttermilk, what would you like to do? You see your good friend, he looks like he's got the gem, but he's being kind of squeezed a little bit.
So hold on, for the force field, though, I just roll the die underneath it, right? I mean, I got a 4, but I don't know if that's enough. Do I roll my mind as
I'm
well?
Cloud Chaser. This character.
No, 4 is fine.
Mhm.
No, that's the
This
top
one.
of the, yeah, that's fine, Daniel. Or Clyde.
I force field you, just like the Invisible Woman.
Yes.
I must have rolled my characters incorrectly.
Why is that?
Well, because everybody has more talents than I do.
You have to take additional quirks to get more talents, I think.
Oh. Well,
Which
I
is
did-
a rule that I made up rush at the last minute, so yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I did take a quirk, but I didn't add a talent to offset it. So, but that's okay. Okay.
But no, you have to take 1 quirk, but if
I
you
have
want,
an additional quirk, so I have 2.
And Daniel has magic as his element of harmony, so he got an extra talent.
Oh, okay.
So he has 2 quirks.
Just because like
No, you did it. You did it right.
all right, cool. All right, so you shielded him. So I guess now, did you successfully shield him?
You did. Yes.
So I'm gonna try and grab him with my telekinesis and yank him out of there.
Shield and all.
Yeah.
Don't let that worm off the hook.
I rolled a 5.
Nice.
Nice.
Pops out.
Yeah. Let me see if he can hold on to. Nope. All right. You grab him and take him out.
Teamwork.
And then you see Cloud Chaser flying out of the mouth. And
Yep.
he rolls on the ground when he falls down. And he drops the gem and it I guess it bounces on the ground a little bit.
Yep. It is a beautiful white. I believe it was a white one. Yep. White diamond.
So I'm gonna, I guess, scoop the gem up, and then I'm gonna look at the worm and see, does it continue to act really mad, or?
Let me see. Yes.
I would like to use that worm skill and combine it with some of my chemicals, and I want to make like a worm spray to make it like make something that it doesn't like, so it'll go away.
Okay. Make a roll. Make a mind roll.
Can I use, and I can use my chemistry kit with it?
Use your chemistry kit. Yep.
Okay. Oh yes, 8.
Oh yeah. Nice. Let's see. So you're just spraying this thing with like a worm spray? Well, we'll let that happen next time.
Okay, yeah. So I'm just mixing chemicals together right now. Like I take out my chemistry set, and I'm like, you see all of my chemicals in the proper place and labels on everything. And I'm mixing stuff together.
Okay. What's everyone else doing? You guys see Cloud Chaser come out. You force fielded him so he doesn't take any damage. Buttermilk, did you want to do anything?
Hold on.
I'm sorry, what was that?
She asked, did you want to do anything?
Oh, so the worm is still there, right?
Yeah.
He's still there. Yep.
So what she's gonna do, she's going to fly past the worm, and as she flies past the worm, she's gonna take a big piece of cake and then toss it in its mouth.
All right.
Hopefully make it.
Yeah, do a body, and then I'll let you use your fly skill dice as well.
Okay.
So what your body is for?
Body is 4.
So and then roll your d6 for your fly.
So roll them at the same time?
Yeah, roll them together and add them up.
I got a 8.
Wow.
An 8. Perfect. You fly by. You tell me. How do you fly by and shove cake in the worm's mouth?
So she grabs it. She grabs the biggest piece of cake that she's got, and then she looks up at the mouth, and then she looks at all of her friends, and then she zooms up in the air, and as she's flying past the mouth, she says, "Here, have some happiness," and she tosses the cake into the worm's mouth as she flies past.
Yeah, and you see the worm take the cake, and he's like, you just kind of hear him thinking, chocolate with peanut butter frosting, my favorite. And he disappears back into the earth. I'll let that work because that's pretty epic. I never thought I'd see a pony throw cake into a pitzel worm's mouth. So.
Being in the worm's mouth reminds me how important it is to brush your teeth.
Yeah. I'm looking at the flash, and I'm gonna say keep that spray though, because we might need that again.
Yeah, Little Flash, you definitely have invented a new spray.
And now we're out of cake.
Worm. I'm gonna label it worm repellent. I'm gonna say, I bet that worm didn't laugh at my jokes because it only knows dirty jokes.
Label it deworming spray. If you're a pet owner, deworming. Okay.
So now you have the blue gem from the Wind Guardian, the white gem from the Earth Guardian,
Mm-hmm.
and you need the Fire Guardian's gem.
Okay.
And if you travel south for a little bit, there is a very tall spire. And the professor told you there's a cave at the top where you will find what you seek.
That's hot.
Yeah. So, south we go. Like that.
So it has a plume of smoke spilling from the top of this mountain. And you hear, as you get closer, occasional deep rumbling bellows.
I hope that worm's not back.
He didn't say it was a volcano.
Yeah. The bellows become louder as you get closer to the top. And as you reach the top of a long spiral staircase, you enter into a surprisingly lushly decorated chamber. There's an open ceiling with sunlight streaming in, and there are many lovely tapestries, ornaments, and paintings. On the far side of the chamber is a big pile of treasure, coin, chalices, anything you can, treasure chest, gems. Sitting on top of the treasure is a huge dragon with bright blue scales, and he is laughing very hard. And that was the bellows that you were hearing. It's like he was telling jokes to himself.
Oh.
And he is laughing. He's got a big round body in between a neck and tail, both thick as tree trunks. It appears to be mumbling to himself and laughing. Oh, I cracked myself up. And it notices you and it says, "Well, hello there. I didn't see you come in. I'm Scalio. It's been ages since I last had a visitor. Come stay a while and listen. No, listen. What do you call a pony with a sore throat? A little horse."
That is very funny.
That was.
I look at Little Flash and I go, "Tell the muffin one. That one's great."
Yes.
We have the second best storyteller in all of Ponyland with us.
He says,
Well,
"Yeah, if you've come all this way, if you can make me laugh, I'll give you a special reward."
I'll tell the muffin one.
Don't do
Well,
muffin.
we do flame to please you.
He looks at you.
Oh,
All right. No, that's all right. She's just
I'm
warming him up.
running the other way. She's just
warming
warming up.
That's a good one. Yeah.
Stick with the known material. Stick with the known material.
Okay. All right. Why are dragons such excellent storytellers?
Oh, why are they? Why are they?
Because they have such long tails.
Oh, that's a good. I want another one. Tell me another one.
Tell him the muffin one.
No, tell him the dragon.
Put up the muffin.
Okay. What should you do when a dragon sneezes?
Oh, you think I'd know this since I am a dragon? I don't know. What do you do?
You get out of the way, silly.
That is a really, really, really funny one. I want one more, just one more, please, and then I will give you a special gift.
Muffin. The muffin.
Okay. I know a fuel, I guess.
You can do
No, the muffin.
the muffin one. All right.
All right.
Not with puns. You just do the
Okay.
muffin joke.
So 2 muffins are in an oven. The first muffin says, oh boy, is it me or is it just hot in here?" And the second muffin goes, "Oh my God, it's a talking muffin."
He looks for a second. He sits, and then he starts just he starts slapping his dragon knees. I like you. You are all such good little horses. Little horses. That's a good joke, yes. And he says, "Here you go." And he takes a orange gem off of his hoard, and he gives it to you.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
thank you.
That is
Oh,
exactly.
that was very nice.
You're the
Well,
best.
you're funny little ponies. I don't get many visitors.
Well, we're gonna come back. I promise you. You know what? We're gonna come back. Do you like cake?
I love cake.
We're gonna come back with a giant cake, and we're gonna sit and tell jokes and eat cake.
And what is your favorite cake? I'll make sure I make it.
My favorite cake is
Carrot. Say carrot.
It's not carrot.
Here,
It's
shh.
a carrot.
Be sure
And
it's
he says,
carrot.
I'd give you bonus points because I live in a volcano. If you could get me an ice cream cake.
Oh.
I can do that.
Oh.
I was thinking maybe it might be a lava cake, but ice cream cake works too.
Yeah, or something like, one of those baked Equestrias, something like that.
Ice cream cake. Yeah. Cloud Chaser can make it snow on us on the way up here so it doesn't melt.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, this is going to be the greatest party ever. Thank you so much for the gem.
Well, it looks like we're all fired up and ready to go.
And he shows us, as he's laughing, he's got these giant dragon teeth, right? He's just, I like you little ponies.
Sweet.
Maybe we should get out of here before he likes us a little bit too much.
I think he's fine, but we do need to go.
What do you mean by that?
Maybe he's gonna like to eat us.
No.
No, we're friends. He wouldn't want to eat us.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Little Flash, that was a really funny joke with the muffin. I've
It
never heard that
was.
one before.
Buttermilk stuffs a cupcake in Cloud Chaser's mouth before he says anything else.
Ixnay on Ite the Oni's pay. He just starts walking down the spiral staircase.
Well, don't
Right.
lose torch. And
So we ride back to the man, or the pony. Sorry,
To the professor.
the Professor Pony.
Okay. Yeah, he's really happy to see you, and he says he sees the gems that you have, and he says, I've made some food if you're hungry, or you look hurt, young one. And he looks at Cloud Chaser.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we do have the
he was the bravest one of all of us. He went right into the worm's mouth.
Yeah.
well,
it was a dirty situation.
He says, I admire you. I don't think I would have been brave enough to go into a worm's mouth, even for a gem as beautiful as this. I'm surprised it was not you who got the gem. He
No,
looks
it
at
wasn't that
Clyde.
one. That was the wind one. It was the that was the worm one.
yes. Well, we work together as a team because we are friends, and friendship is magic.
That it is. That it is. It's
And I
almost
use-
like that should be our motto or something.
yes, feels that way.
So
I mean,
he
you don't have-
says, "May I have the gemstones?" And Cloud Chaser, if you want to eat, you can eat. You took quite a hit. Don't want you to fall unconscious.
But we also have that healing stuff.
Right, you have pony balm too. Yep.
Yeah.
Need that though.
I give him the gem that I've got.
Okay.
Give him if I had one or two.
I had one.
Okay, yeah. So we give him the gems.
All right. So you give it to him, and he holds the gemstones over the tablet. And as he does so, there's a burst of sparkling magic, orange, white, and blue. And the tablet starts to glow. From the stone surface, a beautiful golden staff is formed, rising into the air. The guardian's gemstones are fixed around the head of the staff, and the staff is going to act like a dowsing rod to guide you to Umberful.
Ooh.
Yep. The staff will act as a key, but only through the power of true harmony can the enchantment be lifted. True harmony. Yep.
Okay, gotta work together, guys.
Yeah.
So Stormheart would suggest to everybody that we all eat some of the food to get our energy up, and make sure that Cloud Chaser is going to be up to the job. And then we should probably go. Mm-hmm.
Good to harmonize.
Yes.
All right, so Cloud Chaser, you can recover a D4 of your stamina. I'm just gonna say that because that's what I want. And are you guys going to turn and go down the mountain? As you turn to leave the shelter, you hear a voice call out to you. Thank you so much for doing all the hard work, friends. But I'm afraid what was briefly yours is now mine. Hand over the treasure, and we can all go home. Me, significantly richer, of course. Any of that. And you see Dr. Caballeron and his 3 hench ponies blocking the entrance.
But we shared cake together.
Cake does not fill the coffers.
Who's got the key?
No.
I guess Stormheart does.
Oh, okay. I guess I've got it. I'd be like, well, oops. No, you can't have it because you're mean, and we're going to get our friends first.
Exactly.
And then after that, it'll be up to Professor. I can't remember his name.
Gully Trotter.
Professor Gully Trotter, because he's the one that found it. It so rightfully belongs to him, not you.
And it'd be shared by every pony. It should be in a museum.
I mean, I have lost many workers to the whatever curse this is. I believe I'm entitled to some recompense. I will take the tablet now. And as he holds his hand out, who has the tablet?
I guess they decided that I did.
Okay. There's a blinding flash of electric blue light in the middle of the group.
Oh, man.
And Caballeron's hench ponies and Professor Gullitrotty all turn into statuettes. And chaos ensues.
Oh.
The doctor says, I will take the tablet no matter what. And he tries to take it from you.
Can I intercede? Or
Yes.
I'm going to lightning ray that bastard right in the face.
Okay.
It's not very friendly.
We're lightning
For the rainbow.
Gully Trotter?
None of that.
No, Dr. Caballeron.
Well, I thought he got turned to stone too.
No.
Nope, his hench ponies and the professor, but not him.
Oh.
And he's reaching at you, Stormheart.
So
Don't worry, Stormheart. I will protect you with my ray of excellent rainbow.
Well, while he does that, I also want to pop my my force field.
Yeah, I figured I'd do it. I roll 2 dice for this, right? Or do I just roll the 1?
No, it's for scuffle, it'd be your body trait and any talent dice. So 2 dice, your body and your talent dice.
Okay, so then it's 2d4. Oh, that's pretty good. That's a 3 and a 4. Oh, 7. That's pretty good. I hope.
That is really good. Let's see. Oh, I don't think he can beat you.
I say, taste the rainbow.
Yeah, you shoot it at him and it hits him in the face and he kind of stumbles back.
And I say, rainbows are delicious, but you are a meanie.
So I guess if he's blinded, can we just run off?
Yeah, he falls back. He gets hit in the face with just rainbow sparkles, and he's just kind of and he kind of collapses to the ground in the cave.
Yeah.
Well, I feel
You
a little
guys
bad.
see the statuette start to like fly out of the cave.
Oh, can we grab Gully Trotter statue?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly at it and see if I can grab it.
Sure, do a body check.
And
With my glasses.
I will give friendship points if she needs them.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I need to do a fly check.
No, body
A
check,
body check. Okay.
which is a
Oh,
D4 for
That's
you.
a D4. Oh shoot, my body is not all there.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, I got a 1.
All right,
So
spending a friendship point.
Okay, reroll.
I got a 2.
Ooh, that's probably not much better.
Nope.
No, he you see it fly past you, and yeah, it just disappears. The other 3.
Unless someone else wants to try to grab it.
Or if they can. Well, okay. Looks like we need to go right now before he can see again.
Yep,
Yeah.
you guys can go. Yep, follow the staff.
Yes.
All right. Underneath of Dustmane Ridge, you find the hidden entrance of a cave system. And of course, within the cave lies a secret door into Umberful.
Ooh.
The cave system becomes expansive and maze-like, but you have your staff. Let's see. I'm just trying to, I know it's after 10.
No, you're fine.
Okay. You also see in front of you, teleporting, the little pony with the ragged robes. You see her in the cave as well.
Like- Coming at us or looking at us? Or?
No, it's like she's running away from you.
Oh.
You don't understand. I found this place. This magic is mine to control.
Then why are you hurting the other ponies?
No, they're my friends.
Well, you don't have to turn them into stone to have friends.
She just teleports away. Eventually, you do find the deepest part of the cave system. You begin to see more and more stranger items, artifacts, trinkets, with the same writing and patterns that you had on the bangle, the tablet, and now the staff. And then we come to the door. The door hums with a magical energy. You don't see the little pony. On either side of the door stand large statues of ponies, one on each side. They're roughly 1.5 times the size of a real pony, so they're pretty big. And they have very stern faces. And they appear to be made from stone and metal. And have mechanical joints in their legs, heads, and bodies.
Uh-oh.
The wide steps are beautifully decorated with carvings and patterns left by the ponies of Umberful. There are some more unusual things in the chamber as well. You find dolls, you find old photos of a young pony and a diary. You also find a little makeshift playset. It has houses and castles with streets. Kind of an imitation of a toy you'd give to a foal. And you find that it is filled with neatly arranged pony statuettes. Like toys in a playset.
Does I look at them, does one of them look like Apple?
Yes.
Aha. These are all the ponies.
Mm-hmm.
We need to put them on top of cake. Or perhaps we should do that when we get out of here. But we should also try to talk to this poor lonely pony who
Yeah.
clearly is friends.
I keep trying, but she just keeps teleporting away.
That's pretty cool magic, actually. I gotta be honest. I mean, I could do it if I really wanted to, but
Do we see any of the 6 that we came for originally?
You do. You see the main 6. They're all arranged in their little. She has the My Little Pony stable set, so they're all arranged in the stable there.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to hang out here for a few minutes and play with this. I mean, we're not going to get much opportunity to do this again, and I'm just saying. And then I get down and I start playing with the main 6.
Oh
Me
my
too.
You can play with them until I figure out how this key works.
Cloud Chaser goes after Rainbow Dash and says,
Oh, look at me. I'm Rainbow Dash. I'm the fastest pony there is. Pew!
Hi, I have streamers.
I start looking at the key. See if I can figure out how to. Well, you said there is a door here, right?
There is a door. Yes, there
Is
is.
this the one that's cracked, or
It's the one that has been tampered with. Yes.
okay? So, I asked for Little Flash to come over since she's a scientist, and I'm like, this is the broken door. Oh, you got to figure out how this key works. And I don't care what Clyde says. You're not the second smartest. You're probably the smartest. So I need your help.
I'll help.
Nice way to lie to her.
So you
I
guys go
thought
up
you
to the
were
door.
playing with your toys.
Oh, Clyde
Okay.
playing with the My Little Pony toys.
Yes.
There's a castle and a stable, and I think there's even a little nursery with baby ponies.
Oh,
Is Gummy the alligator there?
I'm sorry.
It says Pinkie Pie has a toothless alligator named Gummy.
Gummy.
So it says
that's
in the,
Fluttershy's. No, that's Pinkie.
Oh,
That's what he just said.
Yeah.
that's yeah. So yes. Yeah, the pets are there too. We'll say that.
okay. Then I enjoy myself immensely.
The door hums with magical energy as Little Flash and Stormheart walk up to it. Its glowing light illuminates the 2 big pony statues standing to either side and spills out into the rest of the chamber. On the steps, of course, is Moonbeam's makeshift play set, which Clyde is making use of, containing the tiny statuettes of all the missing ponies. In the center of it sit the toy-sized transformations of Twilight Sparkle and her friends. So if you're looking at the door, I need a mind test from one of you.
I'll go for it.
Probably better that it's you.
5.
5, yep. You will notice that the glowing cracks on the door do indicate, in fact, that the magic seal is partially broken. The door, if you put the staff, you do notice there is a circular slot, which you are assuming is the keyhole.
Well, it looks like something goes in here.
I hold up the key to the hole, and I'm like, and I look over at Little Flash, and I'm like, so, like this?
Insert it.
Okay, you said so. And then I push it in.
Oh yeah, the door reacts. It's so hard not to read this in a pervy way. The door reacts to the staff being inserted, pulsating with renewed magical energy. But it won't open. And you hear behind you, not another step. You ponies have been meddling with me since you arrived. But you won't take my friends from me.
But why don't you come back to Ponyville and just be friends with us there? And that way you can play with all of the ponies.
Yeah.
And not little statues of them, but we can actually for real play and stuff.
and I can show you how to bake cakes.
Yeah, and we could do our hair together.
No
And we
pony.
can role play together. Watch this.
And then he takes out the, Rainbow Dash and says,
Woo, look at me, I'm Rainbow Dash.
Those are my friends. No pony has ever chosen to be my friend.
We
I
don't
always
want to
have
be
to-
your friend.
We're choosing to be your friends right now. All what? 1, 2, 3, 4. All 5 of us. Sorry, I count slow.
Um,
I'm Cloud Chaser. What's your name?
she says, I'm Moonbeam.
Ooh, that's pretty.
That is a nice name.
That's
And I'm Buttermilk Biscuit.
she's a cook. She makes
I'm Bobby.
the best cookies.
She says, I've always spent my time
Oh no.
with my dolls. I thought I would never fit in. Are you saying I could have a place
Did
with you?
Absolutely.
Yes.
every pony has a place in Ponyville? That's why it's called Ponyville. Whoever told you that you didn't have a place?
And I'll make sure you fit. And
Yeah, come back
hauls
with
out his
us.
measuring tape.
Says, well, I guess that's okay then. I guess I don't have to. I mean, what about all these other friends?
They'll
Well,
all come with us.
Yeah.
we'll
And we
take.
can all play together.
You're
What's-
not mad at me?
I mean,
Well, they might be mad at you, but we could talk to them.
no, I think they'll understand I think they'll understand. They'll probably be. I'm not mad at you. I'm actually kind of sad that you had to feel that way, and they'll probably feel that way too.
And they will be your
And
friend.
they will, yeah.
We were mad at you, but that was before we became friends. And you're one of us now. And friendship is magic.
And Pinkie Pie will throw a party for you, and I'll make the best cake ever.
Yes.
And I'll
Okay.
teach you how to do sky dance.
Sky dance? That would be wonderful. And I could have pretty cloaks like you have, except for, I'm sorry, something happened to yours.
Yes. Bobby
Yes.
makes the best cloaks ever.
Yes. Yes, you can have a cloak. In fact, let's just get you out of that hood and whatever else that thing is that you have on you.
Yes. Just remember,
Yeah, she's
Moonbeam, you weren't being bad. You were just sad. There's a big difference.
Yeah.
listen. I found this magic and I thought it was the answer to my loneliness. All right.
Friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic. And as you're all being so nice to Moonbeam,
Hmm.
she will not have to activate her pony golems.
Or what?
They say pony golems. And then you see magical rainbow energy forming all around you as a soft rainbow glow starts forming around your party and Moonbeam. And it's the magic of friendship.
Yay!
And it reaches towards the doors of the Umberful, hits the key, and kind of from the key, the cracks start to fill with this rainbow light. And the curse begins to reverse. The statuettes of the main 6 float into the air and they return to their normal selves in a flash of light. Every statuette after that starts to just poof, 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 into ponies. So now there's a lot of ponies in this big cavern.
It's a party.
I like to think that Cloud Chaser is still holding Rainbow Dash and going like, wee, wee.
Yeah. He's like, "Wee."
Poof.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put my hand on you like that.
And they're all like, thank you. They're all very confused. They were dreaming. They were not put on cake though, Clyde. So
Yeah, that's weird. But see how long it took them to change back? They've been gone for days, whereas the cake people came back within hours. So there we go. Scientific experiment proven.
It's not how it works.
So I'm gonna take Moonbeam and like
Okay.
lead her over to the group, and I'm gonna explain just very briefly what happened and why it happened and how she was sad because she didn't think anyone would let her fit in and all. And I say, and I think Moonbeam has something she wants to say to all of you. And I just kind of lean over and I go, just tell them that you're very sorry.
Yeah, Moonbeam's kind of crying a little bit because she's really scared. And she says, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I've done. I won't do it again. I'll be a good pony. And we'll be friends, right? And Twilight Sparkle will say, magic is a fickle thing. And loneliness is evil magic. And I don't want you to be lonely again. So we forgive you, Moonbeam. And you, the main 6, version 2, I guess, or 5. No, there's 6 of you, right? Yep.
Yeah, Stormheart can't count.
Yeah, no, Twilight Sparkle. Okay.
Well, wait a minute. If Moonbeam's with us, then we could be the main 6 version 2.
Or the
You
main
could.
7.
Or be 7.
So I said there's 7.
Yourself, brother.
Yeah, because Michelle's mom's picture is blank. That's why it's hard. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He says, we will have a ceremony in your honor when we get back to Ponyville, and I will make sure to tell Princess Celestia in Canterlot of your daring do.
And Moonbeam can come too, right?
Oh, of course. I would not want any pony to be lonely.
I nudge her and say, see, what did I tell you? What did we tell you?
Pinkie Pie prances around. We're gonna have such fun, Moonbeam. It's gonna be great.
Do we have to? Oh, wait a minute. Is Professor Gully Trotter in this group too?
Oh yeah, he's there.
I just want to make sure.
All the stolen ponies.
All rainbow
We
faced.
make sure to tell the main. We need to make sure to tell the main 6 about what's
Yeah.
That
the other guy,
The other-
Dr.
Doctor
Caballero.
Yeah, Caballero.
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 Oh yeah, he's yeah.
That one.
I don't know.
That one.
don't worry. I rainbow faced him, but
Yeah.
he'll likely be back.
Oh, we'll figure something out for him, says Twilight Sparkle.
Yes.
He is not a very nice pony.
Well, I say we ride back to Ponyville right now, and I give Doctor Gully Trotter the tablet and say this belongs in the museum, like we said.
Okay, yeah, the staff slowly, has healed the door,
Mhm.
and it will, fall out and clatter to the ground. And yeah, he'll take the staff and he'll take it to the museum in Canterlot. And you guys have broken the curse and cured Moonbeam's loneliness, rescued the main 6.
Yay!
That's a pretty good day's work for a bunch of ponies. So let's do how does it end? How does it end for Bobby McBobbin?
Oh, boy.
Well, Bobby is ecstatic about this because now he gets some noted. I mean, now his capes are well known. So this means more business for him. So he's very excited. And he has someone else that he can hang out with. A
Nice.
newbie.
How about Cloud Chaser?
Cloud Chaser looks at Rainbow Dash and says,
I'll race you back to Ponyville.
but as soon as he says that, his puberty hits and his voice changes. And it's like, oh, whoever gets there last is the rotten egg.
Nice. How about for Little Flash?
Oh God.
Little Flash will go back to Ponyville and begin to go through her chemicals once again and mix together all sorts of strange and fun concoctions to do all sorts of silly things.
Nice. Stormheart.
So Stormheart he can't wait to get back to Ponyville. Because he has a new friend and he loves new friends, and he still has all of his old friends. They all are in good shape, and he's just yammering on and on and on to Moonbeam about, this, that, and the other, and about all the cool things that she's missed, and being in Ponyville, and how we'll make sure that she gets to go see all these different things, and he keeps talking about Buttermilk Biscuits cooking and her cakes and her cupcakes, and then he'll start talking about something else, and then go, by the way, did I mention about the cupcakes and the cookies, and then talk about something else, and he just keeps going back to the cupcakes and cakes and stuff. He's like, oh my God, they're so good. Oh, and we met a dragon, and the dragon loves jokes. Do you know any good jokes? Because if you know some good jokes, this dragon would love to meet you. There's just so many cool things that we can all go see together. And we promised the dragon we were going to have a party. We were going to bring him a big cake too. And I mentioned that Buttermilk Biscuit makes the best cakes ever. So we're going to make him one of the best cakes ever. We're going to take it back to dragon. Just doesn't shut up the whole way through because he's so happy.
Pinkie Pie hears about Buttermilk making the best cakes ever and challenges to her bake-off.
Your Bake Off, right?
Oh, yes.
Next adventure will be the Bake Off.
Only good things can come of this, Little Flash.
And what about Buttermilk Biscuit?
Well, hearing Stormheart, is it Stormheart? Shieldheart.
It's actually supposed to be Shieldheart, but
It's a
I
Shieldheart.
accidentally wrote
I was
Stormheart,
about
so
to say, because I thought you said Shieldheart.
I've been going by the wrong name this whole time.
Well,
I didn't want to say anything.
talking about the dragon and how we were gonna have a party. I've got to make a cake. And then she walks over to Pinkie Pie. Says, Pinkie Pie, we have a party to make. We have a party for this big dragon that we met. And then of course the two of them are yammering on, and they've decided to collab together and
Ice cream cake. He wants ice cream
yes, and we're going to have a party for the dragon who loves jokes, and we're going to have just like a big old joke party, and then they're going to make the biggest ice cream cake ever, and then ask for assistance from Cloud Chaser to make it snow. That way the cake won't melt when we're taking it over. So that's going to be her big plan for like the next week.
Nice. And finally, Clyde.
cake. Oh, yeah.
So Clyde is pretty excited to have a new friend. He's very excited about this whole teleport thing and wanting to learn it. I mean, he has confidence that he'll learn it pretty easily, of course. And while, of course, Stormheart keeps going on and on about the cooking, every once in a while you'll hear Clyde be like, second best.
Excellent.
He goes on to to further adventures. He was happy to have met a dragon.
Second best dragon ever.
I found out that his science friend was actually funny, and that his fellow unicorns and Pegasi and other ponies were brave and fun companions. So he looks forward to frolicking.
Excellent. Well, thanks everyone for playing. This was My Little Pony Tales of Equestria.
Awesome.
Yeah. Thanks a lot
Well
for the game.
done. All right. I had a super fun time. I'll stop.